Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews, and we're back with the ENERGON Den, also known as Discount Scrapyard.
He finally admits it.
But anyway, and BC's doing this. Yes, I know.
We back. We back.
Yes, we back. We finally back. Yes, we are back. We are finally back.
You've been denying me my Buki way too much.
I'm sorry. Don't blame me. Blame him.
What the heck? I almost said what the, because I'm not sure what's the stupid filters. Anyway.
Also, I did notice that JJ is in a swanky new room.
Yeah, this is actually my cousin's house. So I brought my laptop along so that we can actually do this. So yeah,
I see.
But yes, hope you guys are doing well. We got some new things to talk about today, and there'll be some crash outs today. Particularly,
Wait a minute.
because when we get to certain figures, I'm definitely going to crash out.
I know
that works. No way, that works.
That logo, though. But anyway,
I love it.
Shout out to my buddy Cyborg Raptor for that.
Anyway, I forgot
that's my TFT.
ourselves. I forgot the introductory. Hey, it's JJ Prime Reviews here. Then we got BC, we got TFA, then we got Acer. It's nice that we are back again for the ENERGON Den, because guess what? Today's topic, we're gonna do double. Because we the first topic is gonna be the Studio Series 2026 Wave 2 reveals, and then the other topic will be the Armada tier list.
Or, if you want to get technical, Studio Series Wave 31 reveals.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but at this point, who's counting?
I've lost count.
I am, and TFW is, therefore it's valid. Anyway.
But of course, before we do these topics, of course, we need to do figure recognition, and I need to do this right because
Discount figure appreciation.
And TFA goes first, as always.
Still not super fond of it, but I mean, hey, it gets the pre-stream jitters out of the way, I guess. So my figure recognition, I keep wanting to say appreciation. My figure recognition, of the week this time around is this beautiful thing.
We probably should have checked with dude who made that to make sure we could make an announcement here on his behalf if he's not coming.
Oh, I'm not making any announcements, but what I am going to say is I got this lovely, beautiful immortalization of the Autobot Axelon from Transformers Armada by my very good friend. Yeah, it's 100% 3D printed. So this was done by a friend of the channel, a friend of all of ours, Drifts Tech, as well as the design was done by Funbee Studios. So without either of them, I would not have this, and I'm very happy because you know me, I'm an Armada. I mean, look at the logo. What more do I have to tell you? And that may or may not be getting an update in some way, shape, or form. So keep your eye on
I love that. Quentin is here to chew gum and add to your view count, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Heck yeah.
Anyway.
Bubble Max that you're out of, though. I'm so sorry.
You know what I would like to see Hasbro do? A Titan class Armada Exelon.
No.
That'd be you. Quiet.
What would they turn it into?
Into a robot.
If they can turn the Ark and the Nemesis into robots, why can't they do the same with this?
Because unfortunately, and I'm just being 100% real, I'm not trying to dog on anybody, that ship does not hold the same level of importance and popularity as the Nemesis and the Ark.
But what about the Maximals ship, the Axelon?
So
that I would have actually preferred that over the Ark, but it very much falls under the same
same
problem. Hello, brothers.
I get it.
Hello,
He's
hello.
almost the arch
Anyway.
nemesis, but still.
Animated oil.
You're up next.
Oh, he's coming out swinging. Oh, Buki, you coming out swinging, baby.
Did you?
Oh,
do
you
it
coming
before?
swinging, baby.
Beautiful oil slick. Yeah, I
Did
I
love
don't
that.
remember
before?
if I've showed this before. We've been doing this for like
He's one of the best motorcycle transformers ever.
yes.
You definitely showed it before, I think so. But anyway,
I might have, but repeats are fine.
yeah.
Thrilling,
Repeats are real
one of
quick.
the best motorcycle transformers ever. Thrilling 30's IDW Chromia would like to have a word with you.
That thing is Dookie.
That is not Dookie.
It is Dookie, and you know it.
I'll have to
No,
go
it is
see
not.
if I can.
Oh, you want to know what is not Dookie? You want to know what is not Dookie? This is the Prime's big convoy.
I don't know. I mean, he's colored like Dookie.
Remember the
Your
man.
skin tone is colored like Dookie.
You can't say that. It's 2026.
Remember the
Hey,
man.
I specified skin tone. I didn't say the actual word. So
Still
before you
can't
start
say
getting
that.
technical with me, check your own terms and conditions.
Still can't say that. It's wrong. It's not nice.
Mom, dads are fighting again.
So for real, Age of the Prime's big convoy is my figure recognition of the week, and this is like the last time we did Energon Den. This is what they were referring to when we were gonna do figure recognition. They all thought I was gonna say him, but I picked Thundercracker instead because I still wanted to talk about Thundercracker for a little bit.
I mean,
My
Thundercracker
snack
is
bowl.
great.
Great
Thundercracker's
mold.
pretty fun. Thundercracker's pretty fire.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
How they,
Thundercracker's great, but this one.
okay.
I was
so
gonna
move
say
forward.
I was
Um,
gonna say big convoy, but then I was like, no, I want to do the Axelon.
So okay, so my turn. Okay, originally I didn't even want this figure because I already had the original version of the mold, and I'm like, do I need this? Do I really need to get SS86 Galvatron? I mean, do I? But if I really wanted my collection to be more cartoony, I had to pick him up.
He's nice, isn't he?
I had to pick him. I had to do it. I had to do it.
So with the argument that he needs his collection to be a bit more cartoony, does that not mean he needs 86 Blaster and 86 Springer? Come on, people. I'm pretty sure people agree with me here.
Doesn't he have 86 Perceptor?
I do
Yes, he
have.
does.
I do have.
Yeah, I think
I
the
didn't bought him for the
86
Ramhorn,
is-
so I have two 86 Perceptors now.
Okay, so you do have the color tech. So you were already down the rabbit hole. You just didn't know until it was too late.
Yeah.
What is the subtle hesitation?
Like I don't want to talk about it.
See, since since now we're only returning for Energon, then I guess I can show off some new other figures I bought. The Hot Wheels stuff.
Still
Wheels.
need to cop them somehow.
Bone Shaker is my favorite of the two. Like that skull face. Oh my
Dude, he's
lord!
metal as hell.
He's
Like
very good.
This is fire. The fact that he's an Autobot is crazy because his design feels more Decepticon-y. As far as
Maybe
his
he's like a goth Autobot. Who cares?
his robot mode head kind of looks like a Decepticon symbol.
Well,
So-
hey, maybe he's just a goth Autobot. Okay, maybe they're
Yeah,
doing
he
something new.
It's 2026. We love goths. We
Of
love them
course.
very much.
We have Twin Mill here, who is being called the other name that BC is calling him, because BC is doing something. With his,
Sideburn Minor.
yes, Sideburn Minor. That's right. So
Oh, Quentin, we'll talk about that soon. We'll talk about that momentarily.
I do like Twin Mill. I like the figure. I have my discrepancies with the robot mode itself, like the
Big
insides of
word.
his legs. So, but that's fine. He's still a fun toy to mess with, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So. But anyway, so let's get down to the nitty and the gritty, which is the New York Toy Fair Transformers recap. By the way, we'll also talk about the other stuff that were revealed in New York Toy Fair, so not just Studio Series. Okay?
The nitty,
But
the
main-
gritty, the dirty, and the nerdy.
I was actually pretty happy with what I saw from New York Toy Fair this year.
So,
I was actually surprised they like not everything was leaked again, but like, I mean, we knew like via listings we knew, but like
we didn't see pictures
photos
of
and
them.
like early leaks and like as like Nate calls them, like bootleg leaks.
Yeah, we don't.
I mean,
we don't
like,
see.
It was nice to be surprised again.
Yeah. So before we talk about these figures, there are some notes from the show, from the video that they made for Studio Series. The Sunstorm name has been dropped, so finally, you can get your Sunstorm through the new Seeker mold.
Oh, that's not the only one they dropped. They dropped Acid Storm, Ion Storm, like all the storms, so that we might be seeing them. And they even flat out said like expect to see a Seeker in every flavor. So prep your wallets.
Maybe,
I'm only getting the main 6. I'm not going nuts.
We'll see.
No, I'm only getting the main 6. I'm not going nuts.
And also, they said Astro Train can hold the Coronation Starscream crown to recreate the famous scene.
I'm really happy that they actually did that.
And then they said there will be more roleplay items. So it's not just a Matrix of Leadership. Next one will be in 2027, and it's already being made.
Watch, the next roleplay item is going to be the piece of Autobot City chunk that Megatron chucked at Optimus.
Oh.
Perfect for your cosplays.
No, wait,
Watch.
No, wait for the next roleplay item to be the Allspark.
No, even better. The next roleplay item is Hot Rod's fishing pole.
No, the main reason why I say the Allspark is because 2027 is the 20th anniversary of the first film. So,
oh God, why'd you have to say that? Now I feel even older. Oh,
and they
God,
could give us
31.
They'll give us the blaster Megatron used to down Optimus.
I can see.
And
that.
then when we do then when come 2029, there'll be the Revenge of the Fallen Matrix.
That'd be dope.
Because
apparently
you're all insane. The next roleplay item is just going to be G1 Optimus's Ion Blaster.
And honestly, it'd be pretty cool too.
You know what's funny?
This note is very interesting because Hasbro is going to work on getting a spoiler for Sunstreaker.
Yeah, but note the previous note before that, because that sounds like something I said over on Instagram.
They didn't see room for improvement. I mean, Wheeljack...
It's funny. I said that word for word. I even talked to the guys in the TFIA group about that. I was like, I don't see how they can improve upon Sunstreaker and Wheeljack. Like, Earthrise Wheeljack is already basically what we wanted. Sunstreaker, I feel, can be improved, but, like, realistically, what more do you need?
Wheeljack visually could use some tweaks for like the shaping of his torso.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a new shoulder cannon
for now.
But
they did mention for now. I mean, that's your 80 Wheeljack for now. So maybe in the future, then they can do a new mold again. So I don't know.
wouldn't mind like a new shoulder cannon for Wheeljack because I kind of don't like the one that they gave him because it's that one. I think it's not the immobilizer. I forget. It's that one hypno device that they used in the Ultimate Doom.
You know what? You know what you can do for your shoulder cannon for Wheeljack? Just use the Origin version.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
Just keep your Origin version in robot mode, and then the 86 version just be in car mode. That's it.
I mean, to be fair, the version of Wheeljack I have on my 86 shelf is the Origin Wheeljack.
I mean, I have my Origin stuff with like the Autobots standing in front
and
of
yes,
like pre.
They said Starscream is coming this year, so
yeah, as a Target exclusive.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
So let's talk about these 86 repaints. 86.
I'm so sorry, JJ. I'm so sorry.
I was waiting for a brand new mold for 86 Sunstreaker, and this is what we get. This is what we get. I'll read out. Hasbro, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now?
You're saying like, are you kidding me right now? Because they even.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you serious, man? I was expecting a brand new mold because Sunstreaker shouldn't be this bulky. He shouldn't be this bulky. He should be a skinny dude.
Well, hey, maybe he wanted to work out, okay? Maybe he wanted to work on his. You know how vain he is.
Yeah, you got to get huge.
He's got to get them gains. Got to get strong.
Although man clearly skipped.
Now Now I need to use some extra light blue paint for the windows and windshield.
What I will say though is it's funny that you're sitting here, and I'm not saying this in like an antagonistic way or anything, but it's funny you sit there and you're like, "Are you serious, Hasbro? Like really?" It's like they even said in that video the whole reason they released Sunstreaker, Hound, and Wheeljack the way they did was because they wanted to get out of that exclusivity with that box set. So it's like if you already had the box set, you're already set. But like this is now a second opportunity to do that, and of course it's going to be an instance of intentional obsolescence because most likely somewhere down the line, whether it be 27 or 28, they're going to release another Sunstreaker and another Wheeljack that may be slightly better, or they might go the same route as they do with like the leader classes like Springer, Astrotrain, Soundwave, and just take the same engineering cues from the previous releases that they did, like Legacy and Siege, and just up them a little bit to make them more cartoon accurate or like Sunbow accurate. Yeah, I hate that I willed this into existence, but it's like I've played these games before. I know what Hasbro does.
I mean, the colors.
I could bring up an entire dossier about what they're gonna do next.
Yes, BC.
I told you to get the 5-pack. I've been telling you to get the 5-pack. How dare you sit there and choose not to listen to me? I knew this was going to happen. I told you to get the 5-pack. You didn't want to listen to me. Now look at this. Now you're having to waste money. Now you're having to waste time. Now you're having to waste effort.
I don't have to waste money because I'm not going to get this one.
Yeah, but you're wasting effort. You're still wasting time. You're still wasting money. You're still wasting effort because you're trying to make your current one look like this.
I mean, to be fair, didn't you kind of do the same with Resurrection Prowl?
That was different.
Not necessarily. Because...
No, it is not necessarily. It is different because I wasn't going to pay the ridiculous aftermarket prices for one where their knees were going to explode. So no, don't try to throw me under this.
But I mean,
all I'm seeing is
no.
All I'm seeing is I can save some money on this wave.
Honestly,
yeah, me too. I'm not gonna get the Sunstreaker and Wheeljack. Honestly, hot take. I prefer the original Earthrise Wheeljack because of all the decals that he has.
Trying to undermine my lecture. How dare you?
Oh, like you haven't done that to me.
You did it to me first.
Like you haven't done it to me before either.
You did it to me first.
Ladies, you're both pretty.
Oh, thank you.
No better. I'm gorgeous.
We have fun.
Okay, all right. But as far as the colors go, it looks to be quite close to the animation model. So I will give them that for making this Sunstreaker mold to be more cartoon accurate this time around.
It's nicer. It's nice to have a Sunstreaker that's not 3 different shades of yellow for some reason.
I like how they painted the back of the car silver to replicate, the faux spoiler. But they did mention they will give him a spoiler eventually.
They did also mention if you have... Sorry.
How they will give him a spoiler, I don't know.
They did also mention if you happen to have a breakdown, the spoiler does work for that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Like you can finagle it apparently. Which almost makes me want to get that reissue breakdown, paint his spoiler silver, and slap it on Sunstreaker.
Kind of want to get the G2 breakdown now. Oh, no.
I'll probably just buy an upgrade kit that gives him his proper... Because I know there's an upgrade kit specifically out for him.
Yeah.
When it not only does it give him the spoiler, it actually gives you flip out, like... panels that you can plug into his.
I know which one you're talking about.
It's
not Matrix
that actually open up that allow you to fold his hands in. Like it's a really nice kit. I just haven't.
The one you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it. I don't want to say it's Matrix Workshop. I don't think it's Matrix Workshop. I think it's something else.
It's somebody. That's all you can say. It's somebody.
I'm looking.
But since Hasbro is going to be providing him with a spoiler soon at some point, I don't know how.
Next year.
I'll just wait until they officially give him the spoiler at some point. I don't know how, but oh well. But that's it for Sunstreaker. Next, you can see all the images and all that stuff, and yeah. And next Wheeljack, and again,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Though the mold is actually fine for a G1 wheeljack. The mold is actually fine. At least it's better. It's still better than Combiner Wars. Okay.
It's so fun to think that this mold is over half a decade old.
I know. It's man. Like to think we got this in Earthrise in 2020.
I know they said that they didn't really see any room for improvements, and like at the deluxe scale or deluxe price, yeah
not
probably.
Scale, price.
Deluxe price, you're probably not going to get much more improvement out of it unless you just change whole parts out.
Right.
But that's why it's like maybe, like you were saying earlier, they can just make them a Voyager and give them proper conversions.
Or rather, they can like up him in terms of engineering to a Voyager, and probably like I said, I'd prefer if they had if we had a more accurate shoulder cannon. The one that we got isn't terrible, but it's just that one thing that he used in that one little mini series that they did. You know, I personally stand by what I say. I don't think Wheeljack needs any improvement. I think he's good. Yeah, people are gonna complain. Oh, the legs are hollow. Oh, the arms are hollow. It's like stuff has to go places. You're not gonna get a figure that's like 1-to-1 solid unless it's like at a higher price point for budgeting, such as a Titan class, or
third party.
Or third party. You know, like everything you're gonna require that you want is gonna either have to be like an upgrade kit or you're just going to have to deal. I mean, do you pose your figures with them showing off their hollow bits? No. Is it a little unsightly? Yeah, but again, stuff has to go places. So I don't see the argument.
So I'm going to chime in real quick. I am somebody where on their displays, all my figures are posed, and a lot of those hollow bits do tend to show up. Now, for me, specifically, those hollow bits, they don't bug me because I do pull them down every so often to flip them back and forth, just to kind of make sure I still remember how they all work. And then when I'm done, I put them back in a pose and I put them back up. But I do, I'm not saying TFA is wrong for calling them out. However, I am definitely saying they do kind of have a validated reason to feel the way they do, especially if they're like me and they pose their stuff while it's on display.
Twin Mill was the worst case, though.
Twin
Mill. Anyway, by the way, Quentin, if you thought that my birthday was the 19th of this month, I'm sorry. My birthday was last month.
Yeah. Well, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
And then, this actually is the kit that I was thinking of, but in the, well, I guess now the 86 colors.
I don't think there is one for the 86 one yet.
There is.
Oh, wait, no, I found it. My bad. Yeah, I got it.
Marvelous says he's waiting for the next repaint of Wheeljack to be a part of a 2-pack later down the line. Earthrise Wheeljack has become the new Siege Megatron at this rate.
I don't know about that. Siege Megatron has seen like a million repaints.
Siege Megatron.
Yeah, nah, dude. We done with Siege Megatron. We done. Put him away. Get him out of here. We're done.
Like that mold.
We already got our new mold, so yeah.
Yeah, anyway. And we already have a battle damaged one, and it's like this is the next thing that we're doing. I am eager for that one pack that you mentioned, though. And
that's another thing. I know people were complaining that Sunstreaker did not come with a gun. Neither did the 5-pack.
No, the 5-pack did.
Oh, yes, the 5-pack did.
The 5-pack did?
So the same gun that they're using for the 86 one is actually just a repaint of the Alita 1 gun / Minerva gun. But they just decided to paint it gray. They decided to paint it gray and then gray cast it, and then they just gave it to Sunstreaker. So it's not even as accurate gun.
I wonder why
they're waiting to give us the accurate stuff we want later on.
I wonder why they didn't this time around.
I mean, we're talking about the same company that decided it was a good idea to have Rise of the Beast Wheeljack come with Ironhide's gun in a translucent plastic. Like, what were they thinking?
Although to be fair, I guess Hasbro was like looking at the animation model, and they were like, You know what? He doesn't have a gun, so let's not give him a gun.
I don't know. It's kind of a little insulting to just kind of like. I mean, I didn't complain when the 5-pack did it, but for the re-release, it's like, come on, you couldn't just make a new weapon for him.
Yeah, like it's being budgeted for the wave. It's like they could have done something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in regards to Sunstreaker, technically he would actually have two guns. He would have the rifle, and he would have the little pistol that pops out of his leg.
He had a pistol that popped out of his leg?
Yeah, he had a pistol that popped out of his leg. You want to know how I know that? Because it happened in the cartoon, and the Masterpiece had it.
I wouldn't know. I have not really paid attention to Sunstreaker.
Well, the good thing I did. Also, I really love the MP Sunstreaker. It was one of my personal favorites when I had it. It's a fantastic figure.
Okay, so now let's talk about my most anticipated Studio Series 86 Deluxe of all time for this year, Krennic.
I found out something interesting about his alt mode. Apparently, it's pulled from the Marvel comics.
It's not even just pulled off the Marvel comics. It's pulled off of a specific concept art that Flint Dilley illustrated for the pre-script of the very first script of the movie.
So I was sitting there looking at it. I was like, did we ever have like an alt mode for Krennic?
No, I'm sorry. Not the first script. One of the early scripts. The first script, he was just made of rock for some reason. He was like a rock lord, but no. I agree. Also, I'm super excited because they name dropped Arbalest, and that means, and they even said he's on the to-do list. He's going to happen. So that makes me happy that we're getting both Lithonians for the 86 movie. Because it's like, they even said, if he showed up in the movie, we're going to make a figure of it.
Yeah, like the alt mode as is, I could take it or leave it because Krennic's never transformed in the film.
I want an SS-86 Sunstreaker, or not Sunstreaker. I want an SS-86 Beachcomber that was hanging onto being held together by Unicron's digestive tract.
Oh
no! Give me the pre-melted generic bots that got stuck into that got dropped into Unicron's stomach.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Make it happen, Hasbro. I've manifested all of this crap so far.
No.
Oh man, I know we jumped.
TFA is going to manifest that. TFA is going to manifest.
I will leave this live right now.
Oh man!
I will leave this live right now.
I will send ideas to Nate, Evan, and Mark and be like, "Hey, you should totally make this generic."
Can we not say things that will allow BC to leave, please? Can we not? Because I think he's had it with all these. I can't say the word.
Had it with these corpse robots.
Okay, there we go. He said it.
Oh no, I wasn't even saying it for that. I was just saying it for the sake of the joke of like, oh, because they were on screen, let's make a figure of it. It's like,
yeah, but even then, you didn't have to go there. You really didn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on a major crash out right now, a major rant. So everybody, please mute yourselves. Please mute yourselves. Please mute yourselves because it's gonna be very loud. So.
That doesn't affect me, but all right.
It does affect me. Okay. All right. The main reason why I'm very excited for Krennic is that 40 years since the 1986 film came out. 40 freaking years. And we finally get a Krennic. And what do I hear? Some people being ungrateful. And honestly, that is not how we should do things in this community, in this Transformers franchise. We should always be grateful for things that exist. This is something new, something interesting, a brand new shiny mold of Krennic, and a transformable one at that. And then I hear people say, oh, I hate Krennic so much just because Hasbro is not putting out any live-action movie figures. Really? Are y'all being ungrateful right now? Y'all seriously being ungrateful? Y'all are literally bullying Hasbro and forcing them. Don't tell me otherwise. You are literally forcing them down their throats that that you want them to put live action movie figures out as fast as possible? Are you serious right now? Are you just serious right now? Do you realize what year this is? This year is the freaking 40th anniversary of the 1986 film. And y'all are just being ungrateful. Sometimes I just don't know what in right mind that you have that you're just going to be ungrateful that Kranix exists. So Hasbro makes Kranix and then somehow your life is ruined? Your life as a Transformers fan is ruined? Are you kidding me right now? Are you serious? Because honestly, that behavior is unacceptable. Because I will not have that behavior on my channel. I will not have that behavior on other people's channels. But that is just, no, that's just kind of dumb. I'm sorry, but it is. And Quentin says, but JJ, DEFCON exists and we were allowed to complain about DEFCON. Well, if you already have the figure and you don't like the figure and you complain and you're not a fan of the figure, then that's fine. I'm okay with it. But if you don't even have this Kranix and it's a brand new mold and then you're just hating on this character just because the live action movie figures are not being released as fast as possible, then I'm sorry. That's just not. No. Then you're not being real. You're being fake about it. You're being ungrateful. And that's the whole truth. Okay, rant over.
Also would like to point out we have like the vast majority of the Baycast basically done for every movie.
Yeah. There's like a whole other discussion topic there, but I don't want to get into it this episode.
Well,
Another episode.
So, who were people complaining that they should have made as opposed to Kranix?
Like a Bayverse character.
Yeah, like there's like a handful of characters that we don't have updates for yet for the Bay films, but like
Okay.
a lot of those characters already have good enough toys from.
So here is where I'm going to chime in. I'm basically going to be JJ, but a little bit more aggressive. So let me get this straight. You're going to throw a hissy fit over the fact that your oh so precious pieces of shrapnel aren't getting a brand new toy, even though they've already had like 2 or 3 prior. And that's not even including Studio Series releases. But the moment Kranix finally gets something after 40 years, you're the one that's going to scream the loudest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the most arrogant dog barks the loudest. You realize that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to sit here and do all of this, but none of this, I don't want to hear it. As a matter of fact, I'm convinced some of you are practically still in high school. Here's my question to you. Why are you sitting here complaining about toys when you should be doing homework?
Yeah.
I don't understand why people are like, look, I have my discrepancies with Kranix. I'm not getting this personally. And it's entirely because I don't see the point. I genuinely do not see the point of having 86 Kranix. The dude literally dies within 5 minutes. And you all know he dies in the 86 movie. I don't see the point. I just don't see the point. Now, of course, I will be willing to experience it and see what it brings to the table, but I'm just being real with you guys. If I do end up with this somehow, he's going to stay in the robot mode for the rest of his miserable life, and I'm probably never going to flip it into the alt mode. Not even once, not even to test it out. Because I don't see the point. Kranix had to wait 40 years to get a proper toy. And you're going to throw a fit because you didn't get your 5th version of Hound, or your 20th version of Optimus, or your 30th version of Megatron. You need to take your entitled, pansy little booty and get out of here. Because I'm tired of hearing this. I'm genuinely tired of it. Rant over.
Also, do we even have like? I know we have the Krennics from the Pit of Judgment set.
That's literally all that exists.
That's
There's
just
probably,
like
some-
non-transferable, non-articulated
Not
version.
even like a.
Literally
Not
nobody counts it.
I think there's like
don't
one
count it.
other
I don't count it.
figure of Krennics that existed around the time of like 1986, and I think it was from the Heroes of Cybertron line that they did, but I'm not 100% certain.
Apparently,
Well,
Let's
like
say
third
yes,
party, though?
but I could be-
apparently,
Yeah,
if you have any of
Impossible
your,
Toys made Krennics. Yeah.
if you have any of your Unicron toys, you know the little tiny Minicon dead end figure that comes with Unicron, that little tiny ball that
Yeah.
shoots.
Where are you going with this?
That figure, the Minicon, little tiny Minicon, that was repainted as Krennics.
Oh yeah, for the Amazon repack, and yeah.
Yeah, but I honestly wouldn't
It
count
was
that
wrong,
one
but yeah.
because it's not really a proper toy of Krennics. This is the proper toy of Krennics.
So my argument still stands. He waited 40 years to get a proper toy.
Yeah.
And I love the way he looks. The robot mode looks great. It's very clean and just like all filled in. And the alt mode, I can take it or leave it because it's alien. It's like it's Lithonian alt mode.
Yeah, people need to stop really crapping on like fictional vehicle modes and alt modes. Like anytime we see a space shuttle or some sort of alien vehicle, it's like, oh, he transforms into nothing. That's kind of the point. It's alien. It's not supposed to be recognizable to humans.
It's supposed to look weird. Much like the studio series Revenge of the Fallen leader class, The Fallen.
That is such a stupid argument. Like, oh, he transforms into nothing. He's an alien. He transforms into an alien craft. Like, what do you want him to transform into? A freaking Ferrari?
Yeah, and like also with the Fallen, he's just cursed with like not a great design.
Yeah, that's a really good example too. Like everyone, when we saw the Fallen for Studio Series get announced, and we saw his alt mode, everyone's like, well, "What is that? That looks terrible." It's like it's intentionally supposed to be. It's supposed to look disgusting and grotesque and like weird and out of this world. It's an
Like,
alien craft.
It's obligatory for the line, and also some designs just don't lend themselves to having a good alt mode.
I mean, have they even seen the games?
The games?
Have they seen the Fallen Cybertron games? Come on.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Those are more based recognizable because it's like you look at Optimus and he's a truck, and it's like it's not Earth recognizable, but you can tell it's the shape of a truck.
You can tell it's supposed to be Optimus, but like it still doesn't look like anything in particular except for like a truck.
Like when it comes into the more, and I hope I'm using this word correctly, but someone please correct me if I'm wrong. But when it comes to the more like avant-garde type alt modes, like Krennics or Quintus Prime or
Backpack.
I don't know, well, I guess not Amalgamus, but like you see what I mean, like the really obscure looking ones. You know, like, you can't really argue with that, like, oh, they transform into nothing. It's like.
Also, I can't wait for them. I cannot wait for them to eventually do the Quintesson Judge from the movie, and he's commander size and turns into a bigger jail cell.
I would love that.
Like, I like the Earthrise one a lot. Like, I don't ever transform it because he's not supposed to.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm probably the only human on Earth where even though I saw a Quintesson Judge at TFCon for $20, I walked away.
they're gonna give us either gonna be like a leader class or commander side like class Quintesson Judge, and it's gonna turn into basically nothing.
I want a prosecutor and a scientist before we get any of those.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I do want a prosecutor from the movie.
Because like we got the one from the Pit of Judgment, and it's like, yeah,
They should reissue the Elecon into the Studio Series 86 upline. Come on.
Give us Bailiff.
Though.
Yes.
Same with the
Because we only have the Sharkticon in the S86 upline. What about the others? Where's the Elecon?
I feel like they need to, like, for the Sharkticon at least, I feel like they need to redo him just a smidge. Just a smidge.
Yeah.
He's okay. He's fine.
No, he's okay, but I feel like they can do a little better with him. And also find a way to give him those, the little antennas that he's supposed to have.
Anything is better than the Legends class Sharkticon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, improve some tolerances, give him the antenna he's supposed to have, and like, give us our nice Danny DeVito.
That's offensive to Danny DeVito.
But as far as
no,
credits goes, I'm definitely excited to get this figure for my collection. And weirdly enough, he's labeled as an Autobot.
You and your freaking branding! I swear to God.
Look, I can't help it. Okay.
I mean, I guess if he were,
I love my branding. Okay, I love my
I
branding.
guess technically he's an Autobot because he did help Hot Rod and Cup, but realistically, he's a Lithonian. He's not even a faction. He's just a race.
Yeah, he's just one of the planets that just were not involved in the war.
No, he's one of the planets that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh yeah. They weren't involved before, and they sure aren't now. They're all dead.
They're all dead.
But hey, I like the fact that he transforms into this weird jet thing mode.
I'm so happy they found a way to integrate like how his head is placed in the vehicle mode, like in the actual artwork. Like that's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm genuinely so excited for that. I love obscure characters, and it's like they do crap like this, and it's like more. Give me more. And the fact that they name dropped Arbalest makes me even more excited because now we know he's coming.
What's funny is there's probably like the people complaining are probably a very loud minority amongst the fans.
Yeah, they are.
I think what it is in that regard is just it's the fans who are sick of Generation 1, and for valid reason, but it's like we do have other stuff outside of Generation 1. Like, we do have Cyberworld, regardless if you want to sit there and argue and be like, well, it's still technically Generation 1 inspired. It's like, not really.
No, not really.
You have a lot of G1 recognizable characters, and I mean, yeah, of course you're going to have that, because that was what started the Transformers franchise in the first place, was Generation 1. You're going to have those recognizable characters. You're going to have that synergy. But what Cyberworld does is exactly what I continue to preach to this very day. Transformers needs to go back to experimentation. They need to try new ideas. They need to have fun. They need to really mess around with stuff. I mean, the stuff that's at Toy Fair that they showed is exactly what like the Unicron trilogy did way back when. And we'll get even more into that when we get to the tier list, because Armada toys definitely a gem of their time, and still to this day.
Yeah, like I really would love to see a lot of the Cyberworld designs adapted into Generations.
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
give me the truck primal. Give me my truck monkey.
We heard you don't like truck being monkey, but we heard you also don't like monkey being truck. So we took the two and we turned them into trunky.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, PC.
Can we move on, please?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to SS86 Skywarp, who looks beautiful as always because it's the new sequel.
I thought we were going to talk about the picture with Mark and Evan.
So Skywarp looks fantastic, and I'm glad they gave him the angry face sculpt. So
my second snack bowl.
I'm swapping the heads on these two. I'm swapping the heads on these two immediately.
They're so crisp and clean, and yeah. If you love Thundercracker, yeah.
I'm swapping the heads on these two immediately. I cannot stand Thundercracker's stupid "I'm the king of Thundercracker" face.
I think I'm about to make BC crash out, because the way he found out I bought 86 Thundercracker was me. I put his jet mode onto his back, and I dumped a bunch of nerds into the open cavity in his chest.
You did not.
I did.
Pixar, it didn't happen. I need this.
Dude, it's in my Discord server.
Send me that crap. I gotta see that.
I posted it on Instagram. I don't know if you saw it or not.
I need to see that. That's great.
I genuinely do love Thundercracker, but I was sitting there like, hold on a minute. I could.
Oh my god! I just realized you did what Few did with that stupid giant rid 2015 Bumblebee. Bumblebeans.
I cannot wait to get Skyward because Skyward looks fantastic. And I gotta need to replace my Earthrise Skyward because my Earthrise Skyward is yellowing very hard. So-
He yellows?
yeah, he yellows the purple on his arms. It yellows.
Oh.
Thankfully, it hasn't happened to mine yet, and I'm getting the Dramatic Capture Series one as well. But
Once-
still, no.
okay, once this new secret mold has been used for all 6 seekers, all 6 main seekers, the 3 cone heads, Thundercracker, Skywarp, and Starscream, what I'm going to do with my Earthrise seekers, I'm not going to sell them because honestly, they deserve to be in the trash.
Oh, ew, he does yellow. Ew.
Yeah,
Is yours
he goes to the trash. He goes to the trash after I get Skyward.
Dang.
Everybody, every seeker mold, every Earthrise seeker that I own goes to the trash, except for Coronation Starscream. I will keep him. But
His arm. Oh, I didn't realize I got that bad. His arm looks like the inside.
Or JJ, you could turn the Earthrise ones into their jet modes.
okay, you know what? Yeah.
Or you could do battle damage versions.
Stop!
Wait! It wasn't even for the joke. It was a suggestion.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep the Earthrise Seekers as oversized classics versions. That's all I'm gonna say.
Make the Skybound Seekers.
I didn't even realize his arm could get that. Why does his arm look like the inside of a Fig Newton?
What?
The yellow to Earthrise Skywarp. His arm got so dark, it looks like the inside of a Fig Newton.
Man,
I'm
I'm
not even joking. Look at this
genuinely.
crap. Oh, really? It looks like the inside of a Fig Newton.
Dude, I'm scared to go look on my Earthrise Skywarp right now.
I mean, thankfully mine hasn't yellowed. Knock on wood.
Yeah. Anyway,
Particle
but
wood.
yeah, Skywarp looks fantastic. Cannot wait to see Starscream in his colors. So, ooh, it's gonna be juicy. Anyway,
Wait.
No, they look good. They look very
so
good.
hopefully next year we can get the cone heads.
TFA watched the video I made.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What's so funny? What's TFA laughing about?
You bad man.
What's happening? What's going on?
I didn't like casually like message him being like I picked it up and I like it. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna be funny.
Wait, what? What happened?
Send me the reel he did of Thundercracker as a nerd snack bowl.
Anyway, we haven't heard BC's thoughts on Skywarp yet.
I'm sorry.
So BC, how do you feel about Skywarp?
Ow.
So my thought on Skywarp is, well, who didn't see it coming? He looks great. He looks fantastic. I can't wait to get mine. It sucks that Starscream's going to be a Target exclusive, but at the same time, I regularly shop at Target, so I think I'm ultimately going to be okay.
And considering I could find Hound so easily, then I can get Starscream very easily. So
Yeah.
I'm surprised I went to Walmart today and I actually saw Thundercracker at my Walmart.
Starscream is going to be the only other main MTE exclusive figure that I'll get. Hot Rod maybe
But JJ,
because
the
of
fishing pole.
the fishing pole. Yes.
It's an inside joke, by the way, guys. If you don't get it, you don't get it.
That's the best
Yeah,
accessory
either.
that Hot Rod could ever have. The fishing pole. Yeah. But anyway.
Yes, the most
So-
powerful weapon.
Yeah, Skyward looks fantastic, and now we can. I'm noticing something for Skyward. I'm noticing something. Did they use 2 different shades of purple?
Well, keep in mind, these aren't all finalized. These are still like pre-production type figures. Like Thundercracker's obviously finished, but Skywarp and like Bruticus and all these guys are not final. They
Okay.
speaking of,
Okay.
Let's talk about Bruticus and Studio Series 86 Shockwave. And for those of you who don't know, yes, Studio Series 86 Shockwave is a heavy retool of Siege Shockwave, and I'm fine with that because how are you going to improve on the Siege Shockwave mold? Like it's
exactly.
Yeah.
as it- Okay, now that I'm saying that, now I'm seeing why Earthrise Wheel or the Wheeljack and Sunstreaker. Okay, fine, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, see, you're getting it. Like that's the one thing that people fail to. I'm not saying again, people in general, not anyone specific, but like people in general fail to understand that. It's like when you get so far, you can't go any further, unless you're All Might. Then you go plus Ultra.
Yeah, isn't the Shockwave a leader as well?
Yeah.
No,
Nope.
Voyager.
Is it
No,
Voyager?
right?
Ooh.
I keep thinking
Like he should have been backing Siege.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they
they got
all
rid
that
of
extra weapon stuff on him.
He looks really good.
I appreciate
back.
I like the if you look at his head sculpt, it actually looks way cartoon accurate, and I really appreciate that they did that.
I like the shade of purple they went with for him too.
Yeah, they actually said they went with this shade because in the cartoon his purple changes a lot, so it's like they had to come to one final decision, and they stuck with this purple because it's a nice Decepticon purple.
And they had to find a nice medium, So
Yeah, because like if you do go back and watch G1, like Shockwave's hue of purple actually does change based on his appearance in the episodes. Like sometimes it's lighter, sometimes it's darker. I don't know why, but whatever.
I do like
Environmental shading. So basically, if he is amongst a bunch of lights, he's a much brighter purple. But if he walks outside, he's a much darker purple.
Yeah,
Well,
just lighting.
I guess.
No,
And no one is definitely going to transform him into that weird spaceship. He's a gun. He transforms into his gun. So
I don't know. I kind of like the spaceship.
And I love how he's holding himself as a gun. Just like what they did with Megatron. So yeah.
So I'm glad that they did this, and it's not just like a fun little, we're just throwing this in to be fun. Apparently, this is like a function on how he's going to connect to Bruticus, which I have my grievances towards. I don't necessarily think that they needed to integrate that because, like, they already did it once with Combiner Wars, and I think that's honestly all they should have done because the whole point of the joke was like, oh, Shockwave transformed into a gun to shoot Bruticus in the face, and then Bruticus was like, all right, come here. I'm going to use you as a gun. You're going to be the second target master. Which is a terrifying thought. A target master and a combiner.
I mean, if you still have your core class.
Just to let you guys be aware, if you were thinking of just getting Age of the Primes Bruticus and you were thinking of using the Siege Shockwave for the Age of the Primes Bruticus thing, you can't do it because the Siege Shockwave does not have that same tab.
Oh yeah, because they had to change a lot on the new Shockwave too to make it more accurate to the cartoon.
Yeah,
so,
and the couple frames in the movie.
You can't use the Siege version because it doesn't have that same tab that they added for Studio Series 86 Shockwave. So you're gonna have to buy Studio Series 86 Shockwave. So
hey, Hasbro, you got me. I'll pre-order Shockwave on Tuesday.
But you could use the core class Shockwave as a gun for Bruticus.
Unless you cut off that one tab for the handle because it kind of prevents him from holding it properly.
No, he meant the Legacy Core Class Shockwave.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Combiner Wars. My bad.
No, the Legacy one.
I don't know. I feel like the Legacy one still looks a little odd because they were going for the Space Shuttle Siege look. It doesn't really look like a gun, but I mean, I guess it could.
Yeah, it's a little awkward, but it's functional.
Yeah.
Hasbro knew what he was doing. So anyway, yeah, the Shockwave looks phenomenal. I love his colors. And
I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
Good, yeah. How does Beast feel?
And again, Bruticus is not final either. They even said that Swindle is not as that color yet. He's still like the
It's supposed to be my turn to talk.
Yeah, how do you feel about Shockwave here?
Okay, so speaking on Shockwave first, so clearly, technically, I'm both wrong and right on him. I had a sinking suspicion he wasn't just gonna be a repaint of the Siege Shockwave, but I was leaning towards he was gonna be a new mold. When the reality of it is, he's a retool. And even then, like, honestly, initially I was upset, but then I really stopped to think about it after really looking at the pictures, and I'm like, you know what? This does look way better than the Siege one. So I definitely think that this is a more than acceptable replacement because it basically takes a level of engineering I'm already a big fan of and just cleans it up. So yeah, I'm definitely in on 86 Shockwave whenever he comes out. I whether I'll pre-order him or not, that's up in the air. I'm being very picky with pre-orders this year.
Now, I've been hearing complaints about his size.
Finish?
Oh, sorry.
Now, if we can get a look at the cannon mode real quick, attached to Bruticus's shoulder, I'm gonna be 100% real about that. Everybody that's complaining about this, I'm telling y'all right now, just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up.
Rude.
Bruticus swinging Shockwave over his shoulder. As much as I know some people would prefer him to actually physically hold him as a pistol, y'all, this makes way too much sense for Bruticus. And if you're complaining about this, you don't know how Bruticus operates. And like the fact that they even went the extra mile to make 86 Shockwave compatible with Age of the Prime's Bruticus, that made me very happy to see. And I mean, come on, this literally looks like Bruticus just slung Shockwave over his shoulder because Shockwave had a really bad day at the bar. It's great. I love it. It makes way too much sense for Bruticus, and the jokes are endless. So if you're genuinely complaining about this, just shut up. Just shut up, because all you're proving is you don't know how to have fun.
Yep.
It's also
Don't
not a
speak for
thing
me.
you have to do.
The point of this franchise is the whole point of this.
I will speak for whoever the heck I want.
You don't speak for me because I just personally, I mean, it's fun.
See, the fact that you are immediately coming to your own defense means you're taking offense to what I'm saying.
But guys, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. It's optional.
All I'm saying is you don't speak for me. That's all. Because I
You continue to keep bringing it up.
Gentlemen, let's move on, please.
Okay, let's calm down. It's true. Anyway, so, but yeah, I love that you can take Shockwave and plug him on top of Bruticus' shoulder. I think that's clever. I think that's genius. It's fun. I can make so many jokes with this.
But what's stopping Shockwave from just transforming and walking away?
Oh, I found Shockwave stuck in gun mode. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just plop him over my shoulder, and I'm just gonna kill Autobots with him. Yeah, so something. But anyway, but yeah, they're trying so hard to make this a spaceship, but no, if you turn it upside down, it's his gun mode. So.
Well, they're not trying. They have to kind of sell it that way because even if it's space gun, it's like, oh, gun bad, can't make toys.
Yeah.
At least here, there we go. Yeah, that's the gun.
We all know. Come on, we all know. We're not that dense.
We're not that dumb.
Like with Shockwave, you can. Yeah, like with Shockwave, you can trick it with like something like Megatron. There's no way. But this one, you definitely can.
I love the way Bruticus looks, though. Bruticus looks awesome.
Like I said, Swindle is not going to look like that in the final, because they said that in the video. And I'm saying this because I was watching this while I was having my dinner. And yeah, they mentioned that this is like the FP2. I forget what number specifically or what item they said or term they said. But yeah, it's like the FE2 or something, like prototype still.
I mean, they're still working on it. I'm just waiting for my Swindle pre-order. Hasbro, come on! I've already got.
I know, right? Like, I mean, we're gonna wait till Wave 3, unfortunately, but final wave, really, but still.
Yeah. Which I wonder what next year is gonna look like, or if they're gonna like converge the lines into one.
Because they said, no, okay, they said they were going to release the rest of the component bits for Nexus Prime. How is that gonna work?
They'll probably be So the rest of the parts, what I can see them doing is releasing recolors of each like main combiner limb as their own standalone, and then probably a leader class frame that works with Nexus, because as he is on Superion, it's his like combiner chest is backwards, as far as I know.
Yeah, they swiveled it around so that way it could,
So it could be compatible.
Yeah, well, compatible, but also not make him look like Superion. That's basically all.
I have an idea of the frame. I have an idea for the frame. What if it's a leader class figure, like a legit character, that turns into the frame for Nexus Prime?
That's gonna take a lot of.
Honestly,
black
what
magic.
I would have preferred them just do. Like, it would have been better. It's still going to be a fun thing, I'm sure. But the more I think about it, like, it would have been better as a leader class, where Nexus is still the core bot as he is, but then his accessory is his actual, like, core, like, chest piece that you can slap the limb bots onto.
So
Because-
basically, like a pre-commander class, but not a commander class.
Essentially, yeah, because like the
pretty much.
commanders, like you wouldn't have the full frame because every other bot limb would probably come with the attachment frame.
Okay.
But
No, I see what you mean now. So kind of like how Nexus would start off with like his torso and base robot mode, and come with like part of the frame, and then like all the other limb bots would also come with the rest of their frames.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I could see them do that. That'd be
It
actually
would-
pretty clever too.
It would be a much more simplified way to do things, because it's going to be interesting to see how they do the limbs, because whenever I saw he was compatible with the other combiners, it's like, wait a minute. The way they're doing this is awkward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we're not talking about. I mean, we'll talk about Nexus another time. Obviously, we still got like a couple more things. Do we really have to talk about him?
No, we're not gonna talk about the issue. But now this one, though, we really need to talk about this one.
The
because
controversy
it has
begins.
divided so many fans online, saying, "Oh, Hasbro screwed up." You don't have to figure it yourself, so shush.
I don't think they did. I think whoever did the initial render with the chest mistransformed is the one who messed up.
Yeah, because I mean, he looks like an anorexic.
And then you fold the chest down, and he actually, like, all it takes is little bits of detail to make something look either really bad or look pretty good.
I will say this: upon first glance, when we saw him, I was kind of disappointed. But now seeing him more in hand and like being demonstrated by Mark and Evan and Nate, like, I'm not gonna lie, my opinion might have flipped the script, because honestly, I really like that robot mode now, and how they did the integration of the Generation 1 toy bow tie chest configuration. I appreciate the absolute crap out of the fact that they went that far, like above and beyond. They didn't have to, but they did.
Mhm.
Yeah, like, you could see, like, they had a lot of fun designing him, and you could tell, like, I saw both alt modes, and I love both alt modes. It was
Dude,
the
that train
robot
was
mode.
so clean. They're
Like,
both
initially-
really clean. Like, they did it. They actually did it.
Look at that.
And they didn't have to include a useless cart for accessories.
I was actually about to say, at this point, what was Siege's excuse?
Yeah, like,
Like, what was Siege's excuse? Why didn't they just do this? They like, look, don't get me wrong, I really like the Siege Astro Train. I always have, and I always will. And unfortunately, my tit flaps are breaking on mine. But good lord, seeing this next to the Siege one, because I actually have seen some comparison shots online. Good God, it's night and day. This 86 Astro Train looks way better than the Siege one. I'm just gonna flat out say it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the Siege one is bad in any way, shape, or form. But if I'm really gonna be forced to pick between this and the Siege, I'm picking this every single time. And it's not even because it has the better alt modes. It's because it's an overall better package. You're not forced to have to keep a hold of a giant tender car filled with accessories just to ensure your Astro Train has a gun.
Yeah.
That little coal car annoys me to no end. And what would have saved the coal car for me is if they would have allowed some level of compatibility with actual other train cars to be able to latch onto the back of it. They didn't even include that. How you're really telling me that you're gonna do a train transformer and not give them the couplings? Are you serious right now?
Mm-hmm.
This one doesn't have it either, but that, honestly, I'm a little bit more willing to forgive that because I'm not trying to steal nobody's thunder, but if we could get a look at that train mode real quick. See those little coupling rods on the wheels? Yeah, those move.
Yeah. Wait,
Those
they move?
actually move as it
Yeah.
rolls.
Yeah, those
I adore that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those coupling
Yo.
And
rods actually do.
the fact that they put in all this effort into this version of Astro Train, it makes me look at that Siege version and go, what the F happened?
Yo, I know a couple people who love trains that would probably really love this Astro Train.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And let's not be rude though. Let's also give some serious props to the fact that the shuttle mode actually looks like a shuttle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't look
Like,
Yeah,
good Christ, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it
It
looks like
actually
someone did
looks like a shuttle this time. Like the past couple of times he had a shuttle mode. It was rough. We'll just say that. It was rough. But
no,
this
it wasn't just
was
rough.
great. This was fantastic.
Yep.
It wasn't just rough, it was flat pancake or someone took a bite out of it.
Yeah, this genuinely looks proper.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they include a bit on the back of Astro Train to quote unquote lose a few pounds, it's clear they're paying attention to what people actually want with this one.
Yeah, like it's really, really cool because, like, yeah, sure, the little like platform looking part, the wheel sit on looks kind of ugly, but also shuttles tend to disconnect a lot of their pieces when they take off.
Yeah, I mean, we could argue that like all that could disconnect, and then really from the tail fin up is basically Astro Train and shuttle mode. But like parts have to go somewhere, and with triple changers, it's always going to be a mixed bag. Either the vehicle modes are going to look great, and the robot mode turns out dookie, or the robot mode looks weird, or the vehicle modes look weird, and then the robot mode looks great.
Yeah, mainline triple changers always they have to sacrifice one mode for the other two to
Oh,
look
not
great.
even mainline. There's like a third-party company. I forget. I want to say it was Metagate. They did like a triple changing shatter and dropkick, or they're doing a triple changing shatter and dropkick, or some other company did.
No,
like, some of those
Metagate already
modes-
released their shatter a long time ago.
Metagate released Shatter, they're working on Dropkick.
Okay, thank you for the correction. I know they also did drift, and like that helicopter mode's kind of rough. But it's like
Yeah,
you're taking
It was
a
serious
Bugatti,
though.
but
It was
you're
funny,
taking a
though.
But that's like you're taking a Bugatti and then you're turning it into a helicopter. Of course, it's going to look rough. But that's still
Like-
night and day. Like it's exactly what I'm saying. The vehicle modes are either going to look rough or the robot mode is going to look rough, or vice versa. Like you don't know. A really good example of triple changers that are done right, albeit I still have my grievances. Legacy United Sandstorm. Perfect example. Like, there's hardly any flaws with that figure aside from maybe the legs being a little weird because it's like they're kind of, thick in the front, hollow in the back. But again, parts have to go somewhere. But the dune buggy mode and the helicopter mode are quite
Springer was
possibly the
kind of
best
done
version
right.
of that figure. What?
Springer was kind of done right,
No, I'm not saying he wasn't, but like I'm saying in regards of like when they started improving their triple changers, Sandstorm's like the best case scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Springer's good, but let's be real. He's just an upscaled version of Siege with like some new bits to him. Like that's really it. Sandstorm's brand new. And that's like triple changer done right.
Yeah, like the only gripe I can even come up with for Sandstorm is like how the wheels sit on the dune buggy, but like that's kind of that's a whatever thing. Like placement of the wheels, I'm not a adrenaline junkie that rides a dune buggy every weekend, but like it's like the only thing I can think to point out.
Like, I mean, I still have my issue with Astro Train and robot mode. Like the legs are just a little long. The bodies It still does what it needs to do. But like, if they just shrunk him down slightly, if they shortened him down by like maybe a few millimeters, he'd probably look a little bit better. Like, I know he's supposed to be a big dude, and that's fine. But to me, he still looks weird. Is that gonna make me cancel my pre-order or not get this guy whatsoever? Hell no. I'm still gonna get him because he looks great.
The only way I can see we would ever get an absolute perfect Astro Train is if they put him at a Commander or even Titan budget.
Oh god, Titan Astro Train to be terrifying. That's how we get a Siege version.
Like, legitimately, the only way to actually improve it to make him perfect, at the scale he sits currently, Commander would clear up any nitpicks you could have with it.
But of course, they want to go through the scaling in the 86 film where he wasn't really that big, so.
Yeah, and to like mass shift the other alt modes, you would have to do a lot of shenanigans in which we're never getting a scale accurate shuttle or
if you really want a Titan class Astro Train, you wait for Hasbro to do a proper Cyberverse Titan class Astro Train.
Oh, dude, I want a Cyberverse Astro Train so bad. He has such a cool design.
Because that's the only Astro Train that's really huge.
Well, I mean, technically Siege Astro Train, but yeah.
Yes, PC. Yes.
So in regards to triple changers kind of having caveats, I think this Astro Train proves we can indeed have a triple changer where there really isn't very many sacrifices and it looks all amazing in all three modes. So yeah, if this is what we can expect out of the 86 triple changers, I cannot wait for Blitzwing.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're going to basically give him the same amount of tender love and care that they did Astro Train here, which chances are they're probably not going to.
They're probably just going to redo the Legacy one without the big hands.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking they're going to do. It's going to make me mad. It's going to make me angry. And then they're just going to expect me to get over it. I'm going to end up getting it. I'm going to end up loving it. I'm going to put it up. It's going to look pretty. And I'm going to move on with my life.
Yeah. Also, kudos.
But you know what? As far as new molds go for leader class, apparently I've heard that you can only do 2 new molds
a year.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's like I said in a stream on Instagram, they have to get the maximum amount of use per mold that they use. They can't just huck money at a new mold for every class.
But that's not always true, though, because let me just check something. I want to check something. So in leader class, so 2018, the only 2 new molds were Blackout and Grimlock. Yeah. Then in 2019,
they got their use eventually because, well, not Grimlock, but like Blackout did, and he became Grindor.
Yeah.
No. I mean, as far as original use goes, in 2018, Blackout and Grimlock
are
the 2.
That was the whole start of the line. Like, they're not just going to come out swinging and have like
But then in 2019, you have Megatron and Jetfire, who are the only 2 new molds for leader class, whereas Optimus Prime is just a rehash of SS32 with a new trailer. So, and then for like 2020, the only 2 new molds In 2020, yeah, technically you have 2 new molds, Scavenger and Overload, because Shockwave was just a retool of Megatron.
Yeah, and then they got reissued later on. So technically, they still got their maximum amount of use. It wasn't like back to back. Same thing can be said with like Overload.
I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is 2 new molds per year for Studio Series in leader class.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're pointing at the pattern. Okay, it just
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Because in 2018 it was Grimlock and Blackout. 2019 it was Megatron and Jetfire. 2020 was the Scavenger and Overload because Shockwave really doesn't count. Shockwave was just a heavy retool of Megatron.
Well, I mean, okay, I guess.
It works the same, roughly.
And then 2021, it was Grimlock and Slug.
Yeah.
And then 2022, it was Sludge and the Fallen.
Yeah.
That's
And in
interesting.
2023, I can't really say 2 new molds because 3.
3 new molds?
Yeah, Scourge, Snarl, and Optimus Primal.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that kind of broke the trend there. 2024, 2024, it's only Swoop and Megatron.
Yeah.
Right? And then in 2025, it's just the Age of Extinction Optimus Prime and 86 Megatron.
Yeah. So far, yeah, it's been like
So
two
far,
per
yeah.
year.
So now for 2026 is Soundwave and Astro Train. That means Blitzwing himself is not going to be a new mold, unfortunately.
If we get him
Probably
this
not.
year.
Or they're just gonna again slightly upscale Legacy like they did with, Siege Springer into 86 Springer. They'll probably just, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
And now the one thing about this S86 Astro Train that kind of bugs me is the lack of red and purple decals in his belly.
It's such a minor thing though. Like I don't even think you see it that often in the cartoon, do you?
Oh, it's there. It's very prominent in the cartoon.
Let me check.
Prominent.
Okay, yeah, it's like right in your face a little. Well, I mean, yeah.
Do we really see Astro Train in his robot mode that often in the movie?
Like every so often.
Like you'll see him once when he transformed into his train mode, and you see him again in Coronation Starscream's scene, and then you don't see him again at all.
Yeah.
So I guess with this figure, they wanted to focus more on the alt modes because the alt modes have kind of more screen time than the robot mode.
I think what I'm probably gonna do whenever I get this, I'll just wait for Toy Hacks to do a set of, or Repro Labels to do a set of Toy Hacks to do a set of Repro Labels. There we go. They changed their name. It's confusing.
Toy Hacks label.
Yeah.
Wait, what did BC say?
Toy Hacks labels. That's what he was trying to say.
Thank you.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll probably just wait because I mean, like, yeah, it's on there, but like, it's just to make him, his colors pop a little more. Also, technically, he's not really super accurate either because those wings on. I mean, it's probably just for the space shuttle mode, but like, the wings in his robot mode have to have like more gray and like a purple outline. Again, it's for the shuttle. I'm not like bashing on it.
Can I just say one thing about the wings? There are certain times in the G1 cartoon where sometimes you see the gray on his wings, but then sometimes you see no gray at all. It's just plain purple.
Well, G1 is just as inconsistent as,
Yeah.
Transformers media, really. So
They wanted to use the final animation model for G1 Astro Train, not what you see in the cartoon, but the final animation model where the wings are just purple.
I'm good with that. I personally would have preferred the gray with the purple outline, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Purple is pretty though, and I get why they did it. Still, yeah.
Even in the '86 film, his wings were just plain purple.
I need to rewatch the '86 movie again for like the 90th time.
Okay, I see a panel with G1 Astro Train, and then his abs are just plain purple.
Yeah, Generation 1 is inconsistent.
Yeah, I do. Is that purple detail on his forearms there?
I think that's a Decepticon insignia, or maybe like the tamper, the item number there. I don't know. Probably the item number because they do label those on like conventions and such. But anyway.
But yeah, I'm definitely excited to get Astro Train. I think he looks good in all of his modes.
JJ, quit teasing us. Quit teasing us. You know, we know exactly what you're about to switch to. Just go ahead, rip the Band-Aid off, show it to us.
What?
We know what's next. Come on.
What's next?
Hey, before I show you the touch, Move on.
That means two things.
Only for you, big boy.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, you can
I'm
do the toy
uncomfortable.
configuration for his robot mode, which is cool. I like
I
that.
just noticed Astrotrain's head looks like a football helmet.
You just
Yeah,
I know,
in this
40
image.
years, and I just now picked up on that. That's kind of funny.
So the back of the train can actually open up, like how he did in the movie.
They did mention if you have those like half-inch minifigures that came with the Unicron set or the Galvatron set, that you can use those for scale.
Okay.
It's kind of fun.
Mm. That's cool. That's pretty
I
cool.
kind of wish they did better on that smoke effect because it looks a little. It looks a little. I'm not gonna say on your channel, but it looks a little.
Say it in the private chat, okay? Okay. Anyway, so the role play item for this year is gonna be the frickin' Matrix of Leadership, and it looks awesome.
Which is not our first official Studio Series roleplay item because we all forgot one.
The Bumblebee movie helmet.
The Bumblebee movie helmet.
Yep. The Bumblebee helmet.
But this is our first one for SS86, so that's pretty cool.
And we finally get a Matrix that we can actually open and light our darkest hour. So, yeah. Now, apparently, the price of this.
Mark and I have the same shirt. Sorry.
Yeah. The price of this will be $125. So definitely cheaper than a Titan. So.
Which I have a sinking suspicion I know why it costs that much.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to sell my unborn newborn.
Yes, tell us your suspicion.
My
PC,
unborn firstborn.
I think the reason why it's $125 is because they gotta cover royalty fees. Because when you pop this bad boy open, it plays the touch from Stan Bush.
That would make sense, yeah.
And then the lighting, the light effect, yeah.
I also appreciate that this is okay. So they mentioned that this takes AA batteries, but I also appreciate that they, because not everyone really uses batteries as much anymore. But they also allow it for like USB micro USB-C charging. So like I like that a lot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'll get this, but it's cool.
I'll probably
They're having fun. I love it.
I'll probably get it. I'll get a floating shelf to put above my HasLab Unicron, and I'll put them there. And then Unicron can just eternally scream.
They are legit having fun. I love it.
I still need to see somebody with this put their HasLab Unicron behind it, curling up in a ball, holding the handle, like.
What do you mean curling up into a ball? He is a ball.
You know what I meant.
See, this is why I like these guys. Okay, hold on. Can we just take a minute to appreciate our Transformers members team right here? Because, like, I've had past interactions with people. I'm not going to name names for the sake of privacy and to avoid drama. But I've had people who are just, like, dogging on the team. Like, everyone, like BMAC, Mark, and everyone's like, oh, they're, like, just business people and everything. No, man. This shows that they're fans as well. Like, look at that. They're laughing. They're enjoying themselves. They're making comments. Like, they're having fun. Like, everything that has been put into, yes, you can look at it as, they're basically part of the multi-million-dollar global conglomerate of Hasbro, right? But, like, at the end of the day, they're enjoying and loving what they do, and they love that they're making this stuff not just for us, but for them. So let's just give them some props, man. Like, stop dogging on these guys. They're great. I'm so happy they're so active on their socials. They're taking time to engage with the fans, like our stuff, answer questions, humor our theories and leaks. I mean, Evan even flat out said, he was approached by many different people and fans saying like, oh, when you do Astro Train, is he gonna be a new mold or is he gonna be a remold of Siege? And he even admits it on here. He's like, oh, I fooled you all. Astro Train's a brand new mold. They're having fun. I appreciate them for that. And I'm so grateful to this team for everything that they've done, past, present, and future. And I just think we need to be nicer to them.
Yeah, they're at the mercy of Hasbro and doing everything they can.
Like, if you want to get mad at people, get mad at the corporate fat cats. Get mad at the higher-ups. Leave the designers alone.
Yeah, the designers...
Leave the marketers alone. Like, look at them. They're us. They're just guys that want to enjoy what they do and what they love. They are essentially us. Why should they be treated any different?
Yeah, and people should really stop looking at the figure. And I'm like, Hasbro really screwed up. Are you a real toy designer then? Yeah.
Everybody wants to blame Hasbro for something, and there's no getting around it.
There's, like, even when SSA
Hasbro can put out an aesthetically, functionally, and financially perfect figure, and y'all would still find a way to bitch about it.
I mean, I'll even flat out say it. I've been on that opposite end.
He said the B word. He said the B word. He said the B word. Oh no! He said the B word. The world has gone topsy turvy. Oh no! So,
hold on, where's my soap?
I'll even flat out come clean. My record's not spotless. Back in the past, I always used to dog on Hasbro, but like as time went on, you kind of got to understand there's layers to what the company does and like how it operates. So it's like, I never dogged on these guys. I never bashed them because it's like, look at how they've been, look at the reception they've had towards us. Look how they take their time out of their day to answer us and, again, engage with us. Like, at the end of the day, they're just fans. So, like, why should they be treated poorly?
Look here.
Yeah, they just want to give us what they think would be what we want. And
can I just say this? There are like a few things that really bug me about this fandom. Like, whenever a new mold comes out, if a fan just trashes a figure or a new mold or maybe an entire line without understanding, you have to really understand budget constraints. You have to understand the target audience. You have to understand the engineering limitations, because there's always going to be limitations at some point. And then you have to understand the brand strategy. Yes, you can criticize them, but if you're just having blind negativity on this, then that's not fair. That's not being fair at all, And then if you're like gatekeeping others, let's say if you're like calling people not real fans because they like Babers, they prefer G1, they collect only Studio Series, or they don't collect at all. That's honestly, you're being insecure, and your insecurity is disguised as superiority. You think you're superior to everybody, and of course, if you're like only showing up to complain, like if your entire presence in this fandom is Hasbro is trash, or this line sucks, or they ruined everything, but then y'all never get to celebrate anything. That's not passion, That's resentment. That's resentment towards the company. The company is trying to give us these figures to have fun with. And if you really want to be passionate about it, take the time to study the mold. Buy the figure first, so that you can get your full opinion on the figure. Once you buy the figure, then you can decide whether it's bad or good. If I don't have the figure in my hand, then I can't even say whether it's a good figure or a bad figure. I can say it looks good, but I can't say whether the figure itself is good or bad if I don't have it in. So
until you handle it.
Like, there are a lot of figures out there that I don't even have in hand, and I can't say anything about them because I don't have them in hand. I don't know everything about this figure, so which is the point of the reviews that exist these days, so that it helps us decide, or it can help us see how the figure works and everything. But mostly, we need to have these figures in hand so that we can experience it for ourselves. That is being passionate about it. If you're just looking at one picture and you just say, "Oh, I'm not gonna buy that because this figure sucks," then no, that's not being passionate at all. I'm sorry, not being passionate. You're just hating to hate, you know. That's
Or,
that
you
is
know,
the
if it
situation that we live in with this fandom.
or if it doesn't meet your expectations or preferences, more power to you. But like, don't drag the rest of us down with you just because you don't like it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like if I don't like something, it's like, I'm sorry, man. I just not it's not for me.
Like, I absolutely love Legacy DevCon. BC absolutely hates them, and we coexist mostly.
You really didn't have to go there. You really did.
It's okay. I almost did a really funny thing to BC a couple months ago, but then I was like, this is going to cost more than I actually want to spend to do this, and it would be really funny, but...
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What was it again?
Whenever I sent you the Target Masters with Skywarp, they had DevCon on clearance at Target.
Oh, yeah, you're going to... Oh, my God, we're so mad at you.
Like, I'll just stuff these in the box and then package it normally and send it off. It'll be really good.
I can say, like, oh, Dookie sent me a figure. Never mind, he sent me Dookie.
Opens it up, it's like 20 DevCons.
For those of you who thought that the soccer ball crossover thing is Optimus Prime, no, it's not. His name is Breakaway.
They really will do anything to keep us from getting a Studio Series Gamer Edition Dark of the Moon, or Revenge of the Fallen Dark of the Moon Breakaway, won't they?
Yep, they will 100% do that because they don't care how you feel. They don't care, and I feel bad because I've always liked Breakaway's design.
Can we talk about the existence of this Shockwave now?
I love it.
It's Spinowave.
Don't let us have this.
This is what I was saying when I said I want some of these Cyberworld designs adapted into Generations. It's so goofy.
It's not even that. It's like what I said earlier. Like, people are sick and tired.
Yeah, maybe when it gets adapted into Generations, maybe then it'll actually be a proper Spinosaurus instead of what is clearly a Dimetrodon.
It still looks...
I don't know. The spine itself kind of looks like a Spinowave.
It's just a squashed down kitty Spinosaurus.
It's a Dimetrodon. Let it go.
Please let us have this.
No! You know what? You want me to let you have this? Leave me alone about the corpses. Period. That's what I thought. It's a Dimetrodon. Deal with it.
I don't know my dinosaurs like that, so...
Yeah.
I do.
I'm just calling him a Spino because it makes my heart.
Okay, you know what? This dinosaur kind of reminds me of another Dimetrodon in the Transformers line. Constructbot's Dinobot Gnaw.
Gnaw?
Yes, he's a Dimetrodon.
Gnaw?
Yes.
No,
Hold
I'm not
on a
saying
minute.
no. I'm saying Gnaw? He got a Constructbot?
He's got a Constructbot as a Dinobot.
He turns into a Dimetrodon, which is what this is.
Oh, he does. That's
I
cute.
didn't know, but wait, was he one of the ones that came with like the Age of Extinction, like Bumblebee or Hound or?
It was Optimus.
He's the one that came with Optimus. He's the one that came with Optimus.
It doesn't look like the Sharkticon Gnaw. That's probably why you wouldn't think of it.
It's a Dinobot name.
I'm still calling this Spinowave to make my heart happy because this is probably the closest we're gonna get.
The Metro-Wave also doesn't roll off the tongue as smooth.
Yeah, right. Like Spinowave. Like,
No, the Metro-Wave that works for me. Oh, that works for me. I can make it work.
Yeah. You know, for the longest time, TFA and we were like, who is this thing that
Oh yeah, yeah.
black thing? We all thought that it was a crab, dude. And I'm like,
because it looks like one. It doesn't look like a spider. Apparently, that's arachnid. By the way, I just want to rip that band-aid off. Like, I'm all to be called wrong. I'm fine with that in certain areas, but like this, it just straight up looks like a crab.
Yeah, why does it?
Does. And then you're telling me, oh, it's a mistransformed cyberworld arachnid.
How do you mistransform something that just?
Oh, that flips in 2 steps.
Oh, they find a way.
How do you do that? That takes.
But okay, right. So here's my thing with this. So when we first were talking about this, I had this fun little theory because if you look at Soundwave, yes, Soundwave is in season 2 of Cyberworld, by the way. Oh no, spoilers! They already said it. He transforms into like this sea-based submarine sea monster. And I had the fun theory of like, okay, if this is a brand new character and it's not arachnid because that is very clearly not a spider, that could be Ravage.
Oh yeah.
Why not? It's a black crab-looking thing. What is Ravage known to be? A black panther, basically, for Soundwave.
See, if that's the case, then going based off of the name alone, it would make more sense for him to be a shark.
I mean, yeah, but again, Cyberworld is basically all about, like, experimentation. I mean, look at all the wacky designs we're getting. We got a Chop Shop that's colored like Barrage. We got Snarl that's colored like a Junkion. We have a Lita 1 that's based on IDW Riptide.
We have a Bull Megatron.
We have a Bull Megatron. We have a Mirage that transforms into a jet.
Yeah.
That, I just say, is just plain flat-out laziness. They didn't want to make him a new figure, so they just plucked the jet and went, okay, here's a new alt mode for him. Because these toy lines, I'm just ripping this Band-Aid off right now. Feel the way y'all want to. I don't care anymore. These make me miss the Unicron trilogy days. I'm just gonna flat out fucking admit it. These are just I can't stand Cyberworld just as much as I could not stand Cyberverse.
Y'all heard that, right?
Yep.
Y'all heard that, right?
Yep. Yeah, I'll take the lashes for it later. The point is, remind me of a time where we had it way better than this. Where the toys were better built. The toys had better gimmicks. The toys actually appealed to a general audience. These are an insult to a child's intelligence because they literally flip in a couple steps. Where's the challenge? Where's the puzzle? Yeah, cool. We got Scourge turning into a pirate ship. Yeah, cool. We got a big Dumbo-looking Scorponok with tons of spinny things. Okay, yeah, big whoop. Is there any actual sustenance to these? No, there's not. No. Is the cartoon actually getting any effort put into it to make you want to buy these toys? Look at the shelves at your local store. I don't think it's working, Hasbro. Mm-hmm. These remind me of a time of, like, back in Armada. You watch one episode of Armada, you bought 5 toys the next day. You watch another episode, you bought 6 toys the next day. Because they understood the cartoon needs to sell the toys. This cartoon is not selling these. Because everybody is looking at these, seeing them for what they actually are, and know they're not worth it.
I wonder if they're going to pull what they did with Cyberverse, which is exactly what it looks like they're doing, where they're selling these, and eventually going, oh, wait a minute, people actually want to play with their toys, let's make a proper thing.
Or, actually putting some proper respect onto some of these designs, because, like, these designs are, like, honestly, they're super creative. Like, I like the Cyberverse or Cyberworld designs, and I think when Cyberverse happened too, like, same thing. There are a lot of really unique characters like Wild Wheel, Hammerbite. Trying to think, like Thunderhowl. Thunderhowl was really cool. Even a lot of the Decepticons, like the Decepticon Seekers. I remember wanting more and more of those toys Not the crappy warrior class, and I will call that crappy because it was, as much as this is blasphemy to Unicron Trilogy 8-year-old little TFA, the gimmick ruined the figure.
Yeah, a lot of Cyber versus Warriors were not particularly good. I think the best one was like the Shockwave, but even then, it was still like.
Oh, come on.
I'd say the Shockwave implemented the gimmick a lot better than like the Seeker mold, where it's like you have a figure that transforms into a thick jet. The robot mode is severely suffering from hollow back legs, doesn't even have knee articulation, and then like it just rotates its arms up and down. Like, I get BC's comparison and like points for what he's making about the Cyberworld toys, because that's kind of in the same vein. So I 100% get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
No, ultimately, my message here is if Hasbro really wants these kid lines to succeed, they need to start trying harder. And, like, look, I realize I'm kind of calling the kettle black here because I've been very vocal about Hasbro's mistakes. This is one area where they're trying not to improve. They don't want to improve. They don't want to put any effort into these. Like, if it was all one team, I could kind of understand. It's two separate teams.
Mm-hmm.
Two separate teams. One team works on all the collector grade stuff where we get SS86 and the Age of the Primes and all the other stuff that was showing up at the time. And then the B team are the people that do this crap. I'm at that point where I'm looking at it, it's like, if you would just let them cook on everything, these would sell better. Because then you have actual people working these toy lines who care.
Like, I don't think I've ever looked at any of these toys and been like, I want that. I look at it and I think, man, this would be really good if we actually had someone design articulation and a transformation around it.
Exactly.
Yeah, because like from what it seems like for the child team of things, it seems like an easy cash grab of like, oh, let's just make a simple figure. Boom, we're done. Because like, oh, kid's not gonna care. Like, a kid will care.
Yeah, they look at the toy shelves. They clearly care.
Like, I see constant Cyberworld stuff. Like, at least the RID 2015. Like, as much as I'm not a fan of that show, at least the toys were pretty good.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Evasion mode Optimus Prime.
The Evangelion Optimus Prime.
Not
Evangelion Optimus Prime.
Evangelion.
Or what I personally call Evasion Unit 1 Optimus Prime.
Or, you can also just call it
Evasion
mode.
I gotta rewatch the show again.
I need to watch it.
So, for those who don't already know, that's actually the Bumblebee movie upscale of the Evasion Mode Optimus, retooled to look like AV Unit 1.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
The legendary Optimus Prime. Hang on, BRB.
Can we also talk about these overgear figures? My gosh.
I mean, we can talk about these, even though we probably already talked about them a couple, like, plenty.
Yeah.
Or we could talk about the render for the new one that we got.
Oh right. Yes. Wait. No. We got Dramatic Capture Series, Jetfire and Prime. Aha. And the colors. Oh, this is so beautiful. The colors.
Yeah, it's very pretty. It's very nice. Move on.
We got MPG Blaster. Hey, look, people, Takara can actually do a masterpiece mold that is not an upscale of a Generations figure.
Can we move on, please?
Anyway, this one.
Here he is. Let's go. Let's go.
Back right on time.
So, TSA thought that this was Ironhide.
No, at first I did, because I didn't know that they showed something else. I mean, I don't really pay attention to the Takara stuff that much.
But lo and behold, this is Overgear Optimus Prime. My gosh.
I need this immediately. I don't care how much it's going to cost. I mean, it's bad enough that like Ironhide's going to be like 115 and Blackout's going to be possibly like 120. But like, dude, that's such a metal design for Optimus.
My gosh.
Like that's such
honestly, if they charge $200 for this, I would buy it in a heartbeat. This looks incredible.
I like leave it to Takara. Like when they're not under the constraints of Hasbro and being like, we need you to work on this design, this, and the other. If you let Takara cook, they ain't just gonna cook. They're gonna make you a feast.
They give you the full course meal for the next 30 days.
No, not even just a full course. They give you like a 5-star Michelin meal.
They don't even do the 5-star Michelin meal. They give you a meal that feels like you're feasting with the gods.
They give you a meal that's so good, even Gordon Ramsay likes it.
They give you a meal that is so good, even Gordon Ramsay is asking for the recipe.
Yep.
Like, dude, I love when they do original designs. And like Overgear is going to be so cool because it's like apparently the whole line is like Autobots and humans versus Decepticons and humans. Like they teamed up with the Decepticons somehow. That's going to be interesting. Like I'm really excited for this. It's going to be so cool to see this in plastic. Like, and I hope we see Megatron, and like I can't wait to see what they're going to do with like Starscream if they do him, or like Bumblebee or Cliffjumper or it's a JJ, or it's a smaller JJ. It's JJJ. It's JJJ.
It's Mini BC.
Mini BC, little JJ, yeah, cute. But anyway, so I think we are pretty much caught up on all the Transformers news and everything. So
we didn't talk about everything, but we could always do a backtrack episode or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's getting a little late for me though.
Well, we're getting into the meat and potatoes.
But anyway, what's Overgear gonna be about? Finally Nariko shows up. Why are you so late?
Nariko.
Why are you so late, huh? Why are you so late?
JJ, you're such a copycat.
Why are you so late? Come on.
I guess Overgear is basically like militarized Autobots and Decepticons fighting against and with humans, Nariko.
Yeah,
because the Decepticons apparently team up with humans.
Are you late?
Yeah, Decepticons apparently team up with humans as well. Like they somehow trick the humans into being like, oh, the Autobots are actually bad guys, and like we need your help to fight them. So it's like two different armies with Autobots and Decepticons fighting each other.
Oh, so it'd be like if Age of Extinction had an interesting plot.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Susan, you were Susan. Where are you?
You was Susan.
Who needs sleep anymore?
Sleep is for the weak, and I'm the weakest. I need sleep.
Nariko, just do what I do and just like pound back a line of C4.
I can give you a white coffee.
That's a free workout.
He was counting sheep
What's
in his beauty sleep.
Huh?
What's the rest of the workout? 10 monsters?
Yes.
I mean,
I don't drink Monster. I drink Ghost. It's better.
Yeah, if you drink 2
Should we even do the Armada tier list today? Because that's going to be taking a long time to do it. So
no.
I don't know. We should do the Armada tier list.
Well, okay,
we could
then suggestion.
We could start it.
We can just start it, go like halfway, and then pause and do the rest next episode.
Yeah, it's like how much time do we have left for the stream, JJ?
So now we're already up almost 2 hours long. So
I mean,
at this point, he'd be better off cutting off now to guarantee we'd have enough time to do the Armada tier list.
But we could at least start it and like just meet like halfway.
No, like I know how JJ thinks. He wants to be able to knock it out in one straight go. So if that's what he wants to do, he would need to cut the episode now.
Well, there's no promises I'll have the energy for next weekend, so dang it.
I've been waiting for this tier list to happen for like a month.
I'm sorry. I can't keep public service announcement. I'm gonna just make it clear here. I can't keep doing weekly streams. I can't. The routine of it, the energy, the various energy levels I have on those days, depending on how it is, like I just can't do it. So saying it here, I'm not gonna be here for every single episode, much like how I am with Scrapyard, much like how I am with my own channel. I don't want to burn myself out.
No. You're fine on that one. It's just
you're fine.
I'm not trying to come off as like and I'm not trying to come off as like aggressive or anything or like sarcastic or snarky. It's just like I'm annoyed. All of that tonnage is towards myself because I piss myself off when I can't follow through with something. Like it bugs me to no end.
No, man, you focus on taking care of yourself. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Yeah, okay, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? Let's do like a portion of the Armada tier list, and like maybe I don't know 6 years to.
Did you just
rank?
JJ? Did you just say those two? No,
hold on.
I better not have heard that.
Wait, what? Sorry, what? Huh?
What numbers just came out of your mouth?
6. He only said 6.
No, he said another one.
He said something else too.
What did you just say?
I was just listening to him. He only said 6.
No, he didn't.
He did not.
I said 6 or 7. I said 6 or 7.
All you had to do was just shut up, and I could have actually helped you.
Get that,
all you had to do.
Get that brain rot garbage out of your vocabulary, Mr.
You know what? Just for that, no more tier list.
It's bad enough.
That hurt.
It's bad enough I have this thing looking at me, and it's just a controller holder.
I don't like that.
You know what? Let's do the portion. You know what could make this quicker? Okay, so for the tier list, when we talk about a mold that has been repainted, those two molds will be in the same slot. So
yeah, if you're talking like Power Links repaints or just like Optimus Deluxe and Nemesis, I mean, Nemesis should go a little higher. I mean, come on, it's Nemesis Prime, but still.
It has been years since I played with an Armada toy. I did my homework a month ago and have since probably forgotten.
So all right. So let's deal with this.
Oh God.
Okay, so then just do the top row then.
Yeah, top row is good. We can pick up the rest of the tier list another time.
Where's my son?
Wolf. Yeah.
Your son is nowhere near the top.
No, I know, but where is he in general?
He's in there somewhere.
There's my boy. There. I see him. I recognize you.
Oh wait, I can full. I just learned how to full screen the stream on my monitor.
That's sick. I think I can zoom on mine. Yeah, I can actually. Well, not really. I have to hold it.
Yep, I do that.
And I'm supposed to be the one.
Ooh, I can.
You know what? You know what this moment is? It's like that one video that was going around where it's like it's a weatherman. He's figuring out that his whole thing is a touchscreen. He's like, I can do that? No way.
Because I'm sitting there like, there's got to be a way I can full screen this thing, because I'm sitting there like, well, no, I want to be able to monitor like the chat on the side in case I see something.
Yeah.
So like it would make sense if I couldn't, but then it's like, wait a minute, I can actually look at the entire screen and not get distracted. But anyways,
let's begin. So we're going from the bottom person to the top person. So, Acer, please, where would you think? Where would you think that Armada Air Racer would be?
Oh, that's a good question. Because it's what, based off of the Transmetal Air Racer?
Yeah, it's the Transmetal Air Racer from Beast Wars, but the story is she got corrupted by Unicron and actually serves as one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's sick as hell.
Honestly, every single like Transmetal mold I've played with has been fantastic. I'm gonna put this thing up into A tier.
Okay.
I feel A is fair.
Yeah.
Honestly, I agree. She's not an S, but she definitely is an A in my book. Those colors are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And again,
So I think general consensus is saying A.
A.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody called Defons because we got our first A.
Now, Armada Blur.
Ooh,
Armada
Armada Blur.
Blur.
Ooh. Twin Mill would be a fantastic use to get this one. But
Yes.
probably
I kind of see it. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
about a B tier.
Oh, B tier. Okay.
Making mine quick. I had an issue with this one as a kid because I tried to rotate his head and his head snapped off.
Ew.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I was a kid. I was a kid.
Oh no.
I might have had a bad copy.
Oh no.
Like I still have mine. He just has his head eternally glued. I also never really knew how to transform because again, I was a kid. But I always transformed his backpack wrong. So that doesn't take away from anything though. Design wise though, I personally think this is an A. Because I really like it. Because he did the trench coat thing before Age of Extinction Crosshairs. He's that cool.
Yeah.
So hear me out. I'm putting him in C.
Ooh.
Don't worry, I'm not taking anything personal. It's okay, little TFA.
Very divided here.
And I put him in C entirely because I feel like even for the time, this could have been a lot better.
Yeah, I do kind of wish he had like proper leg articulation at least. Looking back at it now.
Like, even if he would have just had like basic hip movement where like the hips could move forward. I feel like if he would have at least had that, he would have been like stellar.
Mm-hmm. Where's our update, Hasbro? Where's our update? Sorry.
Come on. The mold is right there.
I would rather they give us a new mold.
Well, I mean, that's what I want too, but it's like, where's our update, Hasbro? Where is it? Come on. Please?
Please don't use Point Blank for the update. Please don't.
I said Twin Mill.
I'd rather they not use Twin Mill either.
I think Point Blank could work if they retool it a bit more, but yeah. So you said C, Acer said B, I said A. So JJ, it's up to you.
Again, I don't even have these guys. I don't have all of them. So
disrespect.
Okay, then just pick one of ours and agree with it.
Just based on
the Beefabler.
I'm going off of initial impressions, is what I'm having to go off of.
Welcome to Transformers Alphabet here on the Energon Den. What's next? Are we gonna get Cheetor and put him in C?
Yeah.
Honestly,
he's actually next.
If that Cheetor does not end up in the S tier, I'm gonna riot.
No. I was gonna say S tier because even for the time when it came out, that mold was like,
that is a chef's kiss mold. If it does not go in the S tier, I'm gonna smack somebody.
Again, for the lore of everything, this is yet another one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse that Unicron corrupted. So, yeah.
Okay, so which of the 4 is he supposed to be?
I think Air Razor was Pestilence. I think he's. Hold on. Humor me here for a second. If I don't do this, it's gonna bug me.
Is he death because Cheetor was?
I think Rhinox is death.
No, Rhinox was War. That one I remember.
Rhinox was War?
Yes, Rhinox was War.
I think Cheetor might be Famine.
All right, Hasbro, where's our update? You just gotta.
There's our Transmetal update for Cheetor. Come on.
Let me double check. If I'm right, I'll be certain. Okay, no, it was Pterosaur. So I think Cheetor's Pestilence.
Cheetor's Pestilence. Rhinox is War.
Death is Air Razor.
Death is Air Razor.
Which makes a lot of sense because her wings already look like a cloak and basically like the Grim Reaper. Yeah, so War was Rhinox is War, Death, Air Razor is Death, Famine is Cheetor, Pestilence is Pterosaur.
Okay, but who's the leader of the group?
War.
So Hasbro, you failed miserably here.
Where's our update, Hasbro? Where's our update?
Yeah, I agree. S for Cheetor because he cool.
Unicorns 4 horsemen. So
yep. That's such
and
a
yet,
sick
why not? What's the only one that appeared in Armada?
Yeah.
Because Armada was unfortunately suffering due to a rust production, and they had no choice but to just. It's unfortunate. If you really learn the backstory between the production of Armada and Energon, it really speaks for why they are the way they are.
Oh.
So
it kind of makes me want to like track down a bunch of these old Armada toys. I did get my girlfriend Armada Thrust several years ago, and she still has it.
Good old.
I put Cheetor in S tier, so
yeah,
because yeah. Anyway, Cyclonus. Yes.
Oh yeah, trigger happy if he was a helicopter.
Cyclonus.
Okay. We'll need a second to get a more like better look at a couple pictures.
Okay, Cyclonus, and his Powerlinks version. Okay, that's
Powerlinks version based on Generation 1 Springer, actually.
Ooh, that alone gives him brownie points. Ooh.
Not
too fond of the way the arms are mounted. It's kind of...
What, like how they just kind of
they're like sitting like off of the wings. It's like...
He's doing this, basically.
Yeah, he's just looking like that all the time. It's like, man.
It's like, yeah, I'm going to get you. I'm a helicopter. I'm going to get you.
It's just constantly just like, come here.
But it makes sense in a practical way too, because in the show they actually like kind of have him have a sort of Gerwalk-ish mode where he uses his robot mode arms in his helicopter mode to like grab people.
You know, I'm definitely a fan of the overall aesthetic and design of the toy, though. I'm gonna put him in give him a B tier.
I can respect that. Again, little TFA isn't crying, I swear.
B for both, right? B for both.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree. I would say personally A, but that's more the bias towards the character. As the toy, it's a similar case with Blur. He could have been better, but you know, we got what we got, and it's not bad whatsoever. I mean, shout out to Aaron Archer and
honestly, due to how much fun this mold is to play with, I was gonna put him in S.
Really?
Wow. Ooh, really? Interesting.
He's a blast and a half of a toy to play with, because keep in mind, I grew up with a lot of these Armada toys.
Like I remember I had some Armada toys as a kid, but like Armada came out in what, 2004, 2003?
2002.
Oh yeah, whenever Armada came out, I was like 4 years old, so like
yeah,
half my age.
2002. My brother was 2, so I was 9.
When I got Tidal Wave, I was
when Armada was around.
When I got Tidal Wave in October of 2003, I was 8. So when Armada first came out, I was 7.
We put Acer says B.
No. I take that back. I was 10.
Acer said B. TFA said A.
No, I did not.
That's mainly for that's mainly for the bias of the character, because I really love Cyclonus, but like as far as his toy goes, well, the fun factor kind of leads it, because he does a lot of different things. I mean, you get the Destruction Minicon team, you power links with them, and then you have Troubles.
So if we're going to be busting this up into 2 separate categories, if we're going to be talking strictly the toy, that's an S tier. Yeah. But if we're going to be talking the character, I'm sorry, y'all, he's a C tier.
How dare you?
I think we're just strictly talking.
Version. Just genuinely, how dare you?
I think we're strictly talking just the toy here, and these are all.
Yeah, we're just talking about the toy here, nothing about the character.
I know, but my brain goes, it merges. Yeah, okay. Toy wise, fun factor, I'll agree A, because I mean, like, come on, I'll say A, because he is a really fun figure.
He is stupid fun to play around.
He really is.
So BC said S, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am saying S tier.
So we got B, A, we got Bass right now.
So I'm basically the tiebreaker here, because these 3
put him in S.
Yeah,
put him in
they
put him in S. Put him in S.
A lot of figures.
Put him in S.
Wait.
Everybody, Williams, put him in S. Put him in S. Put him in S.
Election, okay? We can't rig the votes.
I'm just having fun.
I know. I'm having fun with your fun.
You're not having fun like I have fun.
For everybody in the
Um,
audience,
I'm gonna go with yeah S.
You sound like you're transforming there, JJ.
Bert Ch-ch-cha-chaka ding ding
Anyway.
church.
Okay, so now
Now,
Let me begin.
Demolisher and his Powerlings repaint. So
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say right now, this is another one where I'm going to flat out say he's an S tier. He is a fun little toy.
Yeah, honestly,
Ooh.
wholeheartedly agree. S. On top of his Power Links design, which, fun fact, in Japan, he's called Ironhide, so those colors are meant to replicate Ironhide.
because like for anybody in the audience who's confused about why it takes me a second to sit there and think and like I have to look up more pictures of the toy, I have either neither handled a lot of these, or if I did have them as a kid, I was like, 4 years old at the time. So like,
We don't think about characters and how they're developed and all that fun. We just care about toy, truck turned to robot.
yeah, like 4-year-old me was just sitting there, just slapping them on the ground and like having fun.
What's the difference? We didn't grow up. We just grew older.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
I would.
agree with. Sorry, go ahead.
I would put this into S tier just on because this is like my first impressions. S tier.
He's so sick. Fun fact, real fun fact here, like genuine TFA lore. If I have not said this to you guys already, Demolisher was one of my very first Transformers. Tidal Wave was also. He was the one I really wanted the most. But when my 8th birthday came around, I got Smokescreen and Demolisher as well. And then double fun fact, on my 30th birthday at TFCon Chicago, I finally got the Micron Legend version of Demolisher with the more accurate paint. So I got to relive the 8-year-old birthday all over again.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a wonderful time.
Okay, so who are we talking about next?
Oh, yes.
We talking about give me a minute.
Wait,
Armada.
Wait. Oh, you're adjusting.
I'm grouping the repaints with the original version of the mold. Anyway, so now we talk about Megatron and Galvatron together because
Senior Moosehead.
If the updated version of Armada Megatron is anything to go off of, slap him in the S tier.
Yeah, I agree. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to say S tier at this point. Once again, I grew up with the original Megs. I might have my discrepancies with it, but if we're looking at it from what it was doing at the time, absolutely it's an S tier.
I got my very first Armada Megatron. Yeah, I know, shocker. I didn't get him as a kid, but I did get him at my very first BotCon 2010 down here in Orlando, Florida. It was incomplete, unfortunately. He was missing the moose antlers, but I ended up getting another one thanks to the power of my parents' credit card with permission.
Right. Going swiftly, very cool. Okay, so Hoist.
How do I feel about his design?
Just wait till you see the cartoon.
Let me hold on. Let me look up a much clearer picture.
Wait till you
I'm
see
pretty
the
sure
cartoon.
that's a listing photo from the Pharaoh.
That's what it looks like. It looks like
It is. Wait.
Okay,
Hold
hold on.
Just rip that. That's great.
Hold on. The alt mode looks like a very sort of like spacey excavator.
It's a anime stylized front digger.
Okay.
C tier.
BC said C. Okay.
Normally, I'm all for bot designs that have like that really cool asymmetrical look with like the one guy with the giant fist. But this, yeah,
Right?
I gotta
I'm kind of the same, but also because the cartoon left a sour taste in my mouth.
He just, C tier. He looks okay. He looks
I'm
fine.
gonna go one step further, and I'm so sorry to Aaron Archer and Eric Siebenaller. You guys put a lot of love into this, but what did you do to Smokescreen? D. For me personally, that's a D. Even the Micron Legend version, it looks prettier, but God, I don't.
It's one of those, like, it's just awkward because like the alt mode is really cool, and the robot mode, it's like
Hotshot goes into F tier. I'm not taking any questions about it.
How dare you?
dang.
Damn.
I'm sorry, it's a garbage toy.
It was the first attempt. They're not always going to be the best.
Yeah, even then, for a first attempt, this thing is dog water. The best version of this bar none is the Legacy United one, or Evolution.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I personally don't say he's an F. At very least, I say he's C for me.
Yeah, nah, I'm sorry, he's F.
That's for you, and that's okay.
I would have given him at least because I know how awkward.
What does
especially some of the early Armada designs were, and like Hotshot was an early Armada design. I like him, but
what do you say, Acer? What's your stance?
I was going to put him into C tier.
Yeah.
So
me and you are on the same page.
So general consensus is C, huh?
Like the legacy design does it so much better, but also it's one of those where it's like they took out the gimmick and they gave him more articulation and a more smooth transformation.
In a way, they still kind of kept the gimmick. It's just manual now.
Yeah, they're not constrained by like spring loaded.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, exactly. It's not spring-loaded mechanics that's forcing the head to stay as one frozen block.
I'm so sorry, Eric.
I have to agree with the PC on this because, the design of the robot mode for this toy is not good. It's not doing it.
Okay, so we got 2 Fs and 2 Cs. So we need our potential viewers.
Honey?
Quentin,
we're asking the wife.
Quentin, help.
No. Facts.
We're getting the wife to help.
We're getting the wife to help this time. You've denied her multiple times already. You're not doing it again. This one.
Where'd this one?
Rate the Hotshot mold, please.
That's supposed to be the original Hotshot. Guys, stop moving it! Two people are saying C, 2 are saying F.
Yeah.
It's official, y'all. He's an F.
Okay.
Doesn't look good at all. I'm sorry. That's from a casual.
It's okay.
From a casual perspective, it's an F.
It's okay.
Dang.
Jetfire. We all know that he's. We all know where Jetfire is going.
If he does not end up in S, I swear.
Honestly, I'm with TFA on that one. If he's not an S, we finna fight.
I was gonna put him into.
Fire is by far one of the most gorgeous renditions of that character to ever exist, and that is a hill I will die on. Like, you can have your Skyfire, that's fine. He looks so much cooler.
And then we're getting Armada Jetfire this year, so.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this right here, right now. That Nemesis Prime and that Bendy Prime, it's the Bendy Prime mold. If that does not end up in the S tier right now, we're gonna fight.
I'm with BC, honestly.
That Prime was so good they did it a second time several years later.
No. They didn't just do it a second time. They did it in Universe 06 as Ultra Magnus. They did it in Cybertron as like a red and black Optimus Prime. They re-released it again for like an exclusive pack where it's like the G1 colors Optimus Prime. Like, they've done it so many different times. And don't even get me started on like the Takara releases where it's like, oh, we have like a Takara TV version where it's more accurate to the cartoon and everything. Like, they milked that Prime mold.
It's fantastic for a reason. It's S tier, and if you try to argue with me on it, we gotta fight.
It is, it is fantastic. What is that?
I won't fight, but I'll poke you very aggressively and be like, change your mind.
Yeah, you'll be sitting there going, change your mind, and all of a sudden you're on the floor. What just happened?
No, you're throwing hands. That's just my...
Shut up.
I'm not a confrontationalist.
Can you pause for a moment? Because there's one figure in these group of images. There's one figure that really deserves the F tier.
What?
See, you're saying it deserves F tier. I'm inclined to actually disagree with you entirely.
Wait,
I'm saying it deserves F tier. F, epic fail.
Which one? I didn't even hear you.
No. Once again, I disagree for F tier. That goes into absolute bottom of the barrel trash tier.
Which one?
Oh,
shit!
You know which one.
The red one that's like next
No,
up?
no.
Literally directly be under it.
Oh, leave Scavenger
Oh.
alone. Oh, wait. No, Scavenger or Sideswipe?
Scavenger!
Oh, come on. Really?
He deserves F tier.
He is dog water. He is terrible.
Man.
Sideswipe is also
you're
a
the
dog
man
water
who said on
figure.
my Instagram story. Yeah, I'm publicly calling you out playfully, of course, but you're the man who replied to my Instagram story when I said I wanted an update. You immediately say never.
Yeah. No. This is dog water.
If it's an update and a brand new mold, I guarantee you it could be 10 times better.
And I'll still say it's dog water.
We'll see.
Okay. What do we got next?
I'm saying, okay, you guys say F, fine, I don't care. I'm saying my mind, I at the very least C, because I like him. He's kind of fun.
Who? Scavenger?
Scavenger, when we get to him, but yeah.
Yeah, when we get him. But Sideswipe, you know,
on the other hand, F, throw that thing, just throw him into the inferno. Throw him into the inferno that's inside of a destroyed star, that's inside of a black hole, that's inside of a entity that just swallows up everything. Like, just absolutely garbage. Freaking hate that figure.
I'm getting tired.
we can all agree Sideswipe deserves an F
Again,
tier, right?
I'm so
Gotta put
sorry,
him in
Aaron
there.
Archer and Eric Siebenaller. You guys did great, but you tried, but like just.
They tried, but
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why isn't Scavenger an F tier? Put him down right now.
I mean, what's the majority vote? Are you three saying F, and I'm the only one that's saying C?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let me
we're saying
get a
F
better
for
look at
Scavenger.
Scavenger. Hold on.
Yeah.
Ace, are you changing your mind?
I didn't say anything about Scavenger. I didn't say anything about these two going into F tier.
Do not tell me you're going to try to defend Sideswipe.
Sideswipe, hell no.
Shouldn't the minicons be in the same series? No.
No, it's all Armada.
Scavenger looks kind of cool though.
Right? Thank you.
Yeah, but if you've seen reviews of the figure, no, his gimmick is kind of ruining it. So
Look, his functionality based on the gimmick, yeah, it's a hinder, but I don't like the overall design's kind of cool.
Because
I mean,
I'm sorry. There's no defending that thing. There's not like whoever was behind the design team on Scavenger. I hope they were fired. This is dog water.
I'm
gonna go on TF Wiki because if it,
I have very, very vague memories of this toy, and I remember as a kid I liked it a lot.
you see, you better be ready to take those words back if the man who made my childhood was on this.
I was willing to put him into C tier.
so what? 2 Fs and 2 Cs for Scavenger?
Take that back. No.
Yeah, and I can guarantee you, my wife would have gotten one look at that and immediately said F.
Take that back this instant. Take back that firing comment this instant. You want to know why? Do you want to know why? Look who was involved on it. The god of my childhood. Take it back.
No, anyway.
Take it back.
No.
It's more than 6. Wow.
Anyways, Overload. Yeah, put that in S tier. That thing's great.
Yeah, he's fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. He's an S tier.
But
the Optimus Prime, the Super Mode, and the Power Links repaint.
So this one, look, I'm sorry, y'all. That Prime deserves to be in D tier. It's not that great.
I mean, the self-imploding super mode base mode is kind of a big drawback, but and also the gold plastic syndrome elbows were not the best. But I mean, like,
Yeah, no.
Yeah. See, the more you try to defend it, the more you realize you really can't.
I was just gonna say B for me.
I'm sorry. Just, I will give it credit. It was ambitious for its time, but when it comes to overall functionality and just survivability, I'm sorry. That thing is a D tier. It's not.
The
great.
Legacy one is so much better. The Legacy one.
Yeah, the Legacy one. That's a different story. That thing is god tier.
The Legacy one was so nice that released it twice, and it also won Toy of the Year in 2023. Let's go, Armada represent.
No, this one I was willing to put it into like knowing the fact that it has really bad GPS, only because it has the gold plastic syndrome. I was willing to put it into D tier because it was good except for that.
I'm still saying B because I mean I like Armada Prime. I like the design.
Yeah, unfortunately, D tier as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Power Links one should have been the proper colors, but that's just.
All right. Well, I think this should be the last one.
So Armada Thrust is the only one I've actually handled in
Deluxe
recent
class
times.
Squid Head.
And I love this thing. It's not a perfect knock out of the park figure, but as far as like fun factor for me, it's like an A tier.
Okay.
I didn't get to own him until BotCon 2010, so I also have some very special memories towards him.
I got him for my girlfriend because she saw him at like a toy store and she thought he was goofy looking.
Armada Thrust. You need a brand new Armada Thrust. Like really need a brand new Armada Thrust.
Thank God that artist illustration that was on the back on the side of Power Links Hot Shots Legacy box was not official. Like that's not what we're getting. Thank you for that. For me, for Armada Thrust, I'm gonna say.
There's some. Wait, hold on.
What?
No.
What?
Did someone just custom paint RID 2001 Optimus Prime into a hotspot?
That's cool.
Maybe.
Oh, the original RID 2001, not the HasLab, not the HasLab.
So okay, so let me explain. That's not a custom. That's a canceled Universal 3 figure.
What?
Yeah, and also I think they did a similar thing for, if I remember correctly, wasn't it Transformers Titanium?
Yeah, Titanium is the only way they got that out.
What is this?
So
Who
yeah,
made
Thrust. So yeah, Thrust is for me. He's a B. He's fun.
I'm going to be 100% real. Before I give what the ultimate grade for it is, I'm going to go ahead and do if we were going based off the character. If we're going based off of the character, this is S.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But if we're going based off the toy, I'm sorry, y'all, D tier.
Oh, God. Don't worry.
This thing is annoyingly bad.
Okay. He's okay.
That's like the only Armada toy that's like actually in my house. I love it.
You need to change that. Everyone needs Armada in their lives.
Dude, like
you're lucky that I have Armodern.
Hey, here's my thing.
I'm being nice to you.
I know.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I like it. That makes me.
Anyway, so as far as the Armada Thrust goes and his repaint,
B tier.
He looks cool. B.
His repaint was weird because it's basically an inverted version of Dirge.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think this should call it, guys.
Wait, one more.
Dude,
just to rip the Band-Aid off because I'm not gonna be able to wait, and who knows if next week's gonna happen.
Okay, then we're gonna rapid fire this one because now I'm starting to get tired, and since I'm getting tired, I'm getting cranky.
No,
we're kind of almost done though. We're kind of almost done.
Just my boy.
Don't you dare push to finish this. I don't got time tonight.
We're not gonna finish it. Just give TFA one more.
Just
no mess.
JJ, because you were doing this for me, I just have this one putting forth my boy. Yes.
Yes.
For me personally, yeah. But
wait, who?
Everyone
Tidal
else.
Wave.
Tidal Wave.
Oh, I wouldn't have disagreed with that.
Yeah. Based
okay,
off
there we go. I'm happy. Yay, my boy.
Okay, as I was gonna say, before you crash out, hold on. Let's give him one more. I feel like I know what he's asking for.
I mean, come on, it's me.
Come on, Unicron deserves to be an S tier, right?
He's my boy.
JJ, no, we're done.
No more.
We're done. We're
done. We're cutting it.
Papa BC is stepping in now. We are done.
Yeah. Tidal Wave was it. That's all I wanted, and I'm glad I got that. Thank you. And again,
we've done way more on this tier list than I thought we were gonna do.
And also, let me
Yeah,
thank
we actually
you.
we're almost done here, but oh well.
Yeah,
will
we'll
for a
do it
different
next time.
time.
BC's getting sleepy. Also, I just want to express my gratitude for this. I know you said you were doing this for me. That's incredibly sweet. Thank you so much. And I will try to be here again next week to finish it off.
Yes, because we really need to finish
I'm
this
sorry
off.
that I made everyone wait. I'm sorry that I made the viewers wait. I can't always be here during every week. It's too much for me now. I'm an old man, mostly.
It's okay, TFA. I'm part of the problem too. I was
That's
gone for
fine.
weeks.
Yeah, you were neglecting your homework, mister.
Hey, to be fair,
He was neglecting his bookie.
to be fair, I did my homework, and then it was like, so when are we doing this tier list?
Okay, fair. So I was also okay. So it was hand in hand. I understand. It's fine.
Yeah, and it's one of those where like I'm not gonna revisit it every single week in hopes we do it. It was just like, if I forget by then.
Can I do a rebirth announcement?
Friendly announcement, by the way.
Hold on, BC. Wait, BC. You know when I meant a custom hotspot from an RID 2001 Optimus Prime, I meant it because that happened 13 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, because I saw there's a YouTube video 13 years ago. Someone released a custom their own custom of a Protectobot team using older molds.
I think I know who you're talking about. Frenzy Rumble.
No.
If it's not Frenzy Rumble, it's another guy whose name completely escapes me.
It's a person named Alpha Matrix. His YouTube channel name is Alpha Matrix.
He was the dude that used to do all those compilations of the Transformers customs back in the day. Remember?
I don't know. But he basically used he basically used I don't know what mold that he used for his custom groove, but he used RID Prowl for his Streetwise. He used Red Alert for his first 8. He used a hotspot. He used RID 2001 Optimus Prime for his hotspot, and he used Cyclonus for blades.
Why does that work? Wait a minute.
Yeah, and I think he used the original G1 toy of groove for his groove. But,
might be like an oversized knockout. Anyway, let's not keep this going.
Yeah, but we gotta.
But anyways, I think that is it for today's episode for the Energon Den. I think I've had a good time, even though I had a little bit of a crash out here and there.
It's good to let out those ventful frustrations.
Is it the Energon Den if someone doesn't crash out though?
At this rate, we're a bunch of wolves.
Because sometimes
And this episode, he's giving me a free pass because he's been off the air for a hot minute.
Yeah.
Hey,
he had an F-bomb. He had an F-bomb today. That's fine.
But hey, breaks are good for people. Social media breaks are fantastic.
But, yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, since he's been gone for a while, the filter needs a minute to reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is it for today's stream. I'm definitely going to have fun with these Hot Wheels figures, especially Bone Shaker. Bone Shaker is like,
he's good. I still haven't found his little candy stick yet.
Dude, look at that. Just look at that. How can that not be awesome?
You can't have another one. Boston, I'm going to smack you if you don't end the episode.
As always, though, everybody.
Okay. As always, if you're new to the channel, be sure to click the subscribe button down below. We are almost there to 2,800 subscribers. Only 4 more subs to reach 2,800. The goal is to reach 3K this year, and I'm definitely excited to reach 3K for this year. Because if I hit 3K once Armada Jetfire comes in, Armada Jetfire will be my 3K subscriber special. So
I need to do a collab on that when that happens.
Yeah, but
as always, your thoughts in the comment section for what you thought about the New York Toy Fair reveals. Let us know if you agree with our list so far, and stay tuned next weekend for the rest of the tier list. Hopefully.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys in the next episode of the Energon Den. And again, more reviews will be coming because I have like 20 over figures left to review. So basically the entire first waves of Age of the Primes and Studio Series of 2026.
I want to go to bed.
We gotta, JJ. We gotta put Grandpa to bed. Come on.
But yeah, that is it for me to say. I have been JJ Prime Reviews.
He's been Cranky Grandpa BC.
Excuse me, boy.
See, he's already talking like a grandpa.
I'm a very tired, very cranky, and very much needs to get my son to bed, BC.
Otherwise,
On the discount scrapyard, where apparently everybody loves to say something that they know is going to make me rage.
I was just
I've been
having fun.
Acer.
And
I've been TFA 1024, the buy a tidal wave TF addict.
And
Do it right.
guys,
Do it right.
I can't.
peace out to one, and remember, this is the channel boss get rated and fans get hyped. Bye bye, everybody.